Okay, and I think we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chosen Live number 20. Fucking hell, number 20. Whew, hell yeah. Hell yeah. In this one, I'm going to be just simply discussing the latest with season 4, wrapping on filming, and just talking a little bit about where I at least think the show will go, and then I'll be passing it to you guys, and then we can have a hopefully civil discussion in the actual stream itself. So fingers crossed. Okay, let's wait for some folks to get up on in here. We got Chillwell Season, we got Dermot, we got King, we got Tom, we got Loosh, and Speed Razor. What's up? How you all doing? Davion, what's up, mate? I've got 9 people up in here. This is good. RJ, my dude. Let's get it. Lads. Absolutely, let's get it. Hey, Lisa. Okay, just going to take a quick swig of this. I'm going to give you my thoughts, and, you know, then we can get into the real juicy stuff. Infinite Media, what's up? Talking Cobra Kai. What's up, dude? Zaxify, what's up? We're winning the UCL, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Croft? So with season 4 wrapping, I feel like I need to address this. But first things first, let me just plug in my laptop, because when I start adding you lot in, it's going to make my laptop go nuts. But overall, I think the one thing that we can take from all of this is I hate leaks. I can't stand them. I don't want to know anything about leaks. I don't want to know nothing. I'm well aware of some leaks. I've been spoiled others, and I owe it to, you know, not just myself and my own viewing experience, but I'd rather not deprive you guys of enjoying the story in all its grandeur and all its integrity. But at least season 4 is finished filming, and they can just focus on post-production and just everything else. We got Brown in here. We got MMA King. What's up? And, you know, RJ sent me something as well, you know, yeah, I agree, Tom, is that, you know, leaks are surfacing for Spider-Man as well. And I'm just thinking, oh, you just can't enjoy anything anymore. Chosen Vader Karate, what's up? You just can't enjoy nothing anymore. Honestly, it just gets taken away from you in the drop of a hat. Oh, if Endgame was leaked out, I'd have lost it. But ultimately, I'm glad that it's wrapped. So now they can focus on post-production and focus just genuinely on that. Hey, Stuart. So what they can do now, and at least this is the way I feel like it's going to go. We're going to get season 4 in December. Now, obviously, the earlier the better. True. But I feel like with them releasing it seasonal and around the holidays, I think they'll want to keep that kind of spirit. It got them a lot of, you know, positive reception with season 3. So I feel like the most likely scenario is tease in October, trailer November, release December. That's where I personally feel it would come out. And as Lush says here, season 4 will definitely come out December 20th, considering how it's a day after December 19th, the day Daniel won. Yeah, it's going to just go right back to that moment. Oh, hey! Thank you for the $3. Everyone, can we raise a pint to Chosen Vader Karate? This is it. This is what we're here for. And just because, you know, I need a Star Wars reference in there. Hello there. Yeah, the internet in general, it's just taken away any nuance. It's taken away all the anticipation. It's taken away all the build-up. It's just, hey, let's get straight to it. Deprive people of it. Yeah, man, same, RJ. I know. It sucks. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be pleased to hear, I have, unlike the week just gone, I have spent today working on videos for the rest of this week. So hopefully at least every other day, there will be a video of something. I've got a couple of Fast and Furious ones that I'm doing because I know I've got some fans of that. I got a couple of those videos. They were sitting on 1,000 odd views. So I got a few of them, you know, talking a little bit my hype for Fast 9 and where I think it can go. And obviously for the Cobra Kai fans, you know, swarming in the chat here, don't worry. I got you guys covered. I got all of you covered. But now that it's wrapped, I think I can just safely be at ease knowing it's not. That's it. 19 viewers, 19 likes. Hell yeah. I can safely set. Today's the 3-day anniversary of Cobra Kai season 1. Oh, there you go. That's it. Yeah, I mean, in a way, look, leaks, they can give you an idea of like, oh, I can't wait to see this. But isn't it better to just anticipate and then you get to that moment and then it pays off better? But I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Favorite car from the Fast and Furious movies? Without a doubt, the Nissan Skyline GTR. Oh, it's the best car. The best car ever. The Supra is close. Han's car, I've forgotten the name of it, but his car in Tokyo Drift. That one was absolutely beautiful. And then obviously you've got the Dodge Charger in there, but where is it? Where is it? I want to find the name of that car. I think it's the RX. It's RX something. Ah, there you go. Mazda RX-7. Beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, it was criminal that they destroyed that in Tokyo Drift. Oh, thank God, RJ. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I think the way I'm gonna structure this is I'm gonna chill with you guys in the chat for the first 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, and then we're gonna get people in here, and then we can kind of go on from there, and we can kind of just go in that direction. But yeah, man, it's just leaks, and it's like, can you imagine if you're sat in the cinema, the lights dim, the camera, like the movie's loading, and little Jimmy over there's going, "Hey, did you know Han Solo dies?" Like that. It's annoying. It's annoying. Absolutely annoying. Facts. But now that they filmed it, like they filmed it fast. And I must say, despite, certain leaks surfacing, they've done a pretty good job at keeping certain things under wraps. So I'm really hoping that there's a lot in store for us. What kind of sensei do you think Mike Barnes would be compared to Kreese, Daniel, and Johnny? I think Kreese, Daniel, and Johnny, and Silver to an extent, are more of a group. Not nearly 30 people in this stream. Hell yeah. Make sure you smash the shit out of that like button. The way they do it is they deal with groups more. I feel like Mike Barnes is the kind of guy where he won't have a dojo. He'll have one student that he'll focus on. And this is why in the videos that I've got coming this week, I'm gonna extend on that point. Exactly. Leakers deserve no mercy. Yeah, I hated the kid. Leaks is disrespectful to the creative process. Exactly. Facts. Yeah, cast and crew is one thing. And don't get me wrong, even major companies, even when it's from approved sources, sometimes they'll release like 20 trailers. And then I'll just be thinking, right, okay, look, we've got 2 trailers. That's plenty. But I don't know. It is always a mixed bag. It is always a mixed bag. You've ordered a Eagle Fang t-shirt. Nice. I was looking at ordering one today. There was like a what site did you order yours from? I was looking at, I think, Redbubble. I really want one. I don't know. I really want one. It's the most absurd name for a dojo, but I think it's so cool. Interesting. Do you think season 4 will have a depressing ending like season 2? Not depressing, but I'm thinking Empire Strikes Back. I'm thinking something along those lines. Something along those lines. They probably have a fine that huge. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's just people it's basically just like TMZ type reporters that just sit outside harassing people, or they just record stuff undercover. Because, when you're in the business, you sign these things called, and I've said this before, you sign NDAs, which are non-disclosure agreements. And it basically means you don't say nothing. Like, I've signed a couple. You just don't say nothing. Seriously, you don't say nothing, because the repercussions of talking, it's not something you want to face if you're found out. You might get fired. You might get fined. There's a lot that comes with it. It opens a whole can of worms. You have an Eagle Fang shirt. Nice. Oh, that could be tasty. Mike to come back, but he's not with them. He's his own villain. Oh, that's nice. I like an enemy of it. I like another villain of a villain. I like that. I like where your head's at, man. That's cool. I like that. Robbie will emotionally hurt Sam for using him as a rebound. Well, there's a plethora of ways he can do that. But again, it all depends on where they take Robbie's character. For me, at least, it's not within his character. Robbie still has a good heart. He still knows the morals of right and wrong. And I don't see him doing all of that, if I have to be completely honest. All right, I'm going to put the link into the chat. Get some people up on in here. I got my headphones ready. And also, when you guys enter, right, I had this in the last one where you guys go, hello, right? I get all the feedback coming through my headphones, right? So I get everyone's voice coming through these. It blows my fucking ear off. So be gentle when you come into the chat. Do you think Mike Barnes could have changed over 30 years? I think so. Yeah, I mean, look, if Chosen's any indication, then yeah, absolutely. I think 100% yes. Those fines can go from 1,000 plus. Exactly. Sam versus Robbie in the All Valley finals. Oh, that would be sweet, wouldn't it? That would be sweet. I'm gonna let other point. Okay, no worries, RJ. Yeah, Sam versus Robbie in the All Valley finals. That'd be man, that'd be something. That would be something. Okay, let's see if what you guys are saying. Carmen will find out Robbie's jealousy for Johnny's father-son relationship with Miguel. Yeah, she might be a key. She might be key. I keep behind my keyboard today. I'm a bit depressed, and my written English is better anyway. Oh well, I'll be streaming for a while, Brown. Anyway, so if you want to pop in, then you can. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Don't worry. I won't let you go on this. But yeah, I know. All right, you left a comment. Hold your horses on. I'm all right. Chill out. Hey, Jake, you missed a message. All right, okay. I'm on my way. Do you think Mitch and Chris will have a bigger role in season 4? And if they do, what do you think it will look like? Not bigger, but now that they're with the main bulk of the students, you will probably start to see more of their purpose start to be revealed, if that makes sense. But I feel like in the run up to the All Valley, we're going to start to see motivations for every character as to why they need to win. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I would love if it was an hour long. Hawk win, but the writers. Yeah, I know. If man, I tell you what, if they make Hawk lose, it's literally plot armor. Hawk is literally about. He's with Miguel and Robbie now. If they nerf him, this is what I said is that no matter what side Hawk's on, he's a loose cannon. If they piss him off, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. Okay, let's put this link back in the chat. There we go. May I ask you an unrelated question? Well, that depends on what you define by unrelated. I'm either going to ignore it or I'm going to just completely play it off. Okay, let's put the headphones in. Let's see. I know. Facts. Facts. Hawk does get done dirty. Hell yeah, exactly. Facts. Oh, hey, Ads. What's up, bro? All right, okay. Let's get some people up on in here. Ready to get my ears blown off. All right, okay. Let's get MMA King. Let's get you in it, bro.
What's going on, Chosen Vader, man?
What's up, Chosen?
How you been, bro?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? How are you all doing?
Doing good, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So, hey, Lisa. Hey, everyone. Hey, Go Animator. How are you?
Hello.
Okay. So, we're passing it to the open communion of the people. What are your thoughts for season 4?
I'm looking forward to it.
You looking forward to it?
I'm so hyped.
Oh, man,
I'm really looking forward to it.
Lots to look forward to going
What
forward
about
with
you,
it. Lots
though?
to look forward to. Oh, me?
I think we're definitely going to be the Terry Silver. The Terry Silver. Most definitely.
It's going to be like a WWE show, just like a big promo for him.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I think we've been talking for this about the last 2 weeks or whatever. I think, he's going to be like, little by little, we'll see him. Just like a small little hint, like I said, like last week, like cigars, big mansions every once in a while, and like, maybe chemical waste plants every once in a while. It's just like you said, little by little, and then bam, he's gonna probably come like, either episode 4 or 5.
I think one thing they could do is I think have him for the first the way they introduce him to the characters is key here. So introduce him to Kreese maybe around episode 2 or 3. So ending of episode 2, you have Kreese walking into the dojo. And then you just see the cigar and a silhouette cut to black. You open the next episode with a flashback of young Kreese and young Silver, tie it into present day.
Yeah.
And then at mid-season, that's when you reveal to Daniel, hey, your friend's back. Save it for mid-season, just to let maybe like Daniel go, I've got this in the bag. And then he sees Silver and it just throws him completely off balance.
Yeah. I see that happening. That can also happen too.
Oh,
anybody else got anything?
I wonder if Bobby will come back.
Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby. You're not seeing him again.
I've liked how they've used him throughout the show. I mean, it's weird seeing him without any hair, but I've liked how they've sort of kept the spirit of a lot of the original characters alive. And it's why this show is such a great sequel the way it is, because it doesn't just get the old characters in, kick them out, and put the new ones in. It still blends the old with the new, and it adds to the old. And I think it'd be interesting to see how Bobby would reunite with Daniel. That could be something I'd like to see. I would love that.
I would too.
Hey Lee, what's up, pal? Can't put into words how you feel about Silver. Yeah, this is the great question. What is it you guys think is at stake if Cobra Kai win? I mean, I think we were discussing about this last time, that it could be something along the lines of them opening up dojos all over the valley with Daniel and Johnny not having, they can't do anything about it kind of thing. Like, I could see that.
I definitely could see that happening. It's like at the end, like at the end of the tournament, you just see Robbie or one of the Kai students win, and I believe it might not even be Robbie. I think it might be the new kid that wins the whole entire thing, and just switch. Just like, everybody thinks it might be Robbie or Miguel, but I think it might be one of the new students that probably win the two. It's just something I've just thought about like the last couple of weeks.
That would throw a real
like the softest dude wins the softest dude in the dojo wins them the biggest championship or whatever. And then you just hear nothing but like the chance of Cobra Kai at the end of the season or whatever, a cult following or something like that. I see that happening.
I've got chills thinking about that.
Like,
I've got chills.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I could just imagine the whole thing pretty much with the chant playing in the background as Daniel and Johnny are like looking in horror at how much they've lost. All you hear is that chant, and even in the credits, you just hear that.
Yeah.
And then it just goes silent. That would be such an ending.
Then you just see, and then you hear Terry Silver said, like, "I told you, Danny boy. I told you. I told you that we were gonna win. I told you. Like, kind of feeling that Mark Barnes type of trash talk or whatever. Like, I told you that your dojo's garbage. I told you. And so.
Yeah. He's gonna use this as a. He's gonna be nuts. What do you guys think?
Yeah. It'd be nice
I don't
to
want to hog
see
up all the talking time.
Anyone else?
Vader, what do you think, man?
Wait, what are we talking about again? I just joined, so I don't know.
We were just basically saying, season 4 predictions, how Terry Silver could influence it, how he'll react if, Cobra Kai win the entire thing, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, if Terry Silver is gonna be so happy if he wins Cobra Kai, if Cobra Kai wins the tournament, he's gonna be so happy. He's gonna open Cobra Kai dojos all over the bag. He's gonna laugh too. He's gonna be like, yes.
He's gonna be celebrating it as a big win.
He will too.
Let's see what the chat's saying. Oh, Face Cloudy wants me to check his comment. Right, what is it? What we got? If Cobra Kai wins, they get Miyagi Fang and take their students.
Yeah, that could happen.
Ooh.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That is interesting. I mean, I don't know if the students will be on board with that, but that could be something that could be unique to think about.
I actually think it's gonna be like the open Cobra Kai dojos all over the valley. That's because it's actually kind of possible because he wanted to open Cobra Kai dojos, right? In Karate Kid 3, but he couldn't do it. So I think he's gonna do that instead of taking their students.
It'll pay off that line that he always said, I'm going to open dojos all over this valley.
And I'm going to teach for free.
Teach the whole lot for free. He's got the money.
That's going to be the hard part. He got the money. He got the resources. He got the power.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or Terry,
honestly, I can't wait to see him come back messing with Daniel.
Same.
Ooh.
I think
if he is broke, then
maybe
that could be unique.
Well, because I am studying business and stuff like that. Just because it's mostly about businesses. It's all about failure or whatever. And I know plenty of people that made mistakes or whatever. But as long as your mindset is strong enough or whatever, you can always give back your multi-millionaire. It happens so many times or whatever. I've seen it way too many times, bro.
Can I say something?
Sooner. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Could you imagine Terry Silver messing with Amanda and Sam? That would be interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, toying with her. Yeah, that could happen.
I think that's how you got to do it though. If you bring him in, with Kreese early on in the season. And you announce him to Daniel halfway. At the halfway point, shit hits the fan, and then he jumps out, scares Daniel, whatever. But I think for a couple of episodes, you could maybe just have him going round, just just having fun, just toying with people who don't know who he is, just pretending, I'm your friend, I'm a nice guy, kind of thing, and then just absolutely flipping it around the mid-season part.
He would do that to Miguel too. He would do that to Miguel.
Nah, Miguel is too smart.
I think he'll figure out.
Too smart. Dimitri's too. Yeah,
I think if there's one person that he could try to prey on, I think it's Hawk. Yeah, I think, as I said in a video that got coming this week that I recorded today, I think what Silver might do is Kreese will say how much he enjoyed using Hawk as a puppet, and I think Silver might think, I can work with that, and he might lure Hawk and say, hey, look, if you want to win this thing, I can give you additional training on the side, maybe his own little kind of side arc, if you will. And it turns out maybe that they've just been using him or whatever. And then that will really sort of test Hawk's loyalty to the new dojo.
Yeah. And then Kreese comes out behind.
I can imagine Hawk painting the fence and just gives up on the first day. He says man, I can't do this.
Could you imagine?
I mean, we're gonna get Johnny doing the breathing exercise and everything as well. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna do it.
You just hear the Miyagi music in the back or whatever, and he's like.
That's actually an interesting question.
You hear the Miyagi music in the back. Yeah. What was the question, man?
The person, I think it was Johnny. Someone said in the chat, in the comments, Johnny, will we see Daniel's mom? Maybe we could see her. Who knows?
Yeah, I think she'll probably come back. Maybe it's around maybe episode 7 or something. Go ahead,
do you think we're gonna see Anthony in season 4?
Anthony? Oh, you mean Daniel's son?
I was saying, do you think we're gonna see Anthony in season 4? Yes.
Yeah, probably sporadically, but I think so.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
I mean, that guy's just been kind of left to the side completely. Just after season 1, he's just been kind of left there. I think we just leave him there. Just leave him there for now, and then season 6 rolls around. and then you use them.
Yeah, I think season 4 he's gonna have a better role.
Oh man, I would love.
I think
it.
season
Him and
4
Johnny to have another scene together.
I think season 4 he might like pick up karate because like he sees like the new kid that from Cobra Kai wins the tournament. That's what I believe. Like I think they probably are just believing that Robbie and like we just assume like the old cast, somebody from the old cast is gonna win, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from the new cast wins. Yeah. I really think that I think his name is Dallas Clark or whatever, that the new kid that Robbie was handing the backpack to or whatever. I'm kind of interested in how Kreese is going to teach him because like he's technically not Cobra Kai material because he's a soft kid or whatever by the way the description is going. Yeah. But I'll be kind of interested in how Kreese is going to teach him or whatever. Go ahead, Chosen Vader. Owner.
Yeah, I was gonna say
something?
Yeah, the kid you were just talking about. Yeah, he's gonna be soft, but then later in the season, he's gonna become a strong student, Cobra Kai material. Kreese is just gonna play with him around. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Robbie in his corner. I think Robbie being in his corner will really I think it will help mature Robbie as well. I think Robbie will start to see, the perspective of taking someone under your wing kind of thing. I think he'll start to see that side of what it's actually like to sort of, have someone on your wing, be responsible for them, look out for them, and it will teach him a bit of responsibility, I think.
Yeah.
It's starting to be like Anakin and his Padawan. What was her name?
Ahsoka. Yeah,
Ahsoka.
Yeah, it's going to be like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be like a spitting image of that. You just see like this kid
pop
out in like 10 years fighting Robbie.
Yeah. It's like he's not granted master, but he's like cold enough to be a master. The council is not letting him be a master, and that's horrible. You just see Mace Windu saying, "Nope,
it's outrageous.
That boy
this is unfair." Just got Sam Jackson down there, just like, take a seat.
No. You're still a Padawan.
Yo, I got something to say. So you know how the season 4 ending? We don't know about it yet, but could you imagine a scene at the ending where Johnny was doing the breathing exercising? That would be cool. Yeah, at the beach. Because what if that's like maybe that scene where you saw from the beach could be true? Like it could be true.
Do you guys think that
I think maybe
that one who had her tooth chipped by Tori? Do you think she could come back into play?
Yeah, I want her to come back. I want her to get revenge from Tori.
Yeah, I think she will.
I think she'll be a good fighter to fight alongside Sam.
Well, what if she jumped Tori and Robbie?
Miyagi needs more.
They need more aggressive kind of fighters.
Big guys.
Yeah, they need more aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think she's gonna jump Tori and Robbie's date. I want her to do that. That'll be kind of crazy, if you're gonna say.
I think that's definitely where they're gonna end up going with Robbie and Tori next season.
I don't think Robbie's gonna have a love interest, bro. Like I honestly don't believe that.
He should focus. He should focus on karate.
I really hope that they keep Robbie just on his own kind of destiny, but with the way this show's been thus far in regards to that stuff, I feel there's something about it.
Don't worry, season 5 he's gonna focus on karate. Like remember the thing where he's gonna go to Okinawa and then go train with CHOZEN. That'll be awesome.
Bonsai Kai Dojo, what's up?
What's up, dude? Yeah,
what is up, guys?
He's gonna learn balance from CHOZEN.
Oh, tell them to join in, man. Bonsai Kai Dojo.
Hey, Bonsai guys, you want to join in? Just put the link in the chat. Let's get you guys up on in here.
Yeah, let them come in.
Yeah, man. I want to hear from one of the goats.
Yeah.
It's
And
still
hear
fun.
from the other badass creators.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if they'll be joining. But yeah, there's so much to just like look forward to and unpack. I just hope that we can really sort of enjoy the ride going forward. And this is kind of like, I don't know if I'll probably do this every Chosen live just because we might end up always running out of things to say and stuff. But I think this is like a good preliminary sort of time to sort of feel out where we think the show could go and all that kind of stuff.
Also,
You just popped in to say hi. Cheers, guys.
I got something else to say. Season 3, right? I think season 4 will have like a better CGI, like how it looks. It's gonna have a better like CGI, so they're gonna edit it really good. So I'm hoping that happens.
Yeah, they got that Netflix budget now, so I think you'll probably start to see more unique like locations and all that kind of stuff within the show now. You'll start to see more.
Also in season 4, I think Daniel's gonna like remind Johnny a lot that how much Mr. Miyagi saved his life when they're doing all the Miyagi-Do training.
Yeah.
It will sort of open
probably-
Johnny's
probably
eyes to those
gonna
teachings.
Remind them of that.
Because I could just imagine just him just saying, "Paint the fence." Are you kidding me, man? Are you serious? What is doing some chores gonna do to like actually win us a tournament?
Man, just get the can and throw it on it.
I don't think Robbie's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna reject her. I think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna do it.
No, I think the way that he looks at her, like in the scenes where, I think the one where they're both in the juvie office and then when they're in the backroom dojo, I think it's Tori, I think in Robbie's perspective, understands exactly where he's coming from. I think there's, this is why I hope they don't pursue anything lovely with these two. I think there's a good bond there that could be formed between them that isn't that, but
yeah,
I do worry that's the route they could end up going. Yeah. They understand each other on like a sort of deeper level kind of thing.
I got something funny to say. Tori's gonna teach Robbie how to eat cereal with milk instead of water. Remember in that scene, he was eating cereal with water, but she's gonna teach him how to eat cereal with milk.
Yeah. It's gonna be that's gonna be one of the things that ends up getting completely paid off with that.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the thing there?
I don't know.
Oh god. Oh dear. My thing's going nuts. 1 sec.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Alley up here.
Hi Jacob. Hi Jacob. I was just typing
hello.
something. I was just typing how I actually fancied those two. I actually really like them. As I just said right here. I have to say that for one, Robbie's like a really passive fighter, so that's like a really unique style of fighting, especially for like karate. And like how when he does damage, like it's really strategic and it'll do more damage than like in the long run. Like if it'll take him it'll take him like a while to get the attack in, but when he gets the attack in, it'll do like a hell of a lot of damage. Like unlike Hawk will just repeatedly attack people until he gets the damage in. So that's one thing I like about Robbie and his fighting style. And I think Cobra Kai, when they fight, or just in general, they need to utilize that because that's a really like cool way of fighting. And as long as they have one person that can fight like that, they're a very dangerous dojo. So Miyagi-Do kind of has that with Miguel, but with Miguel, he kind of is just like is someone who's mastered the basics of karate. He's mastered it, but he's not like Robbie, but he's mastered the basics. But I mean, that's what I think personally. But I just want to tell you guys that. But I want nothing to agree.
Yeah, I mean, with all the fighters being all in different dojos now, it can really sort of change things for a lot of the dojos.
Yeah, and I honestly hope that I hope that for one, Robbie and Tori date just to see how they like it. I don't want it to be long term because it honestly is not going to work at all. You could tell it's not going to work. It's like one of those things where it seems like it'll work, but it won't work in the long run. So I just want to see how they work. If they work well, then yeah, who knows? But I just want to see them date potentially. But like, I'm not actually against it. I actually fancy them together. They actually would be a good couple. I'm not even gonna lie. So,
Yeah.
But
I mean, there
there's
is a
one
bond
thing-
there at least.
Yeah, at least they have like and like you said, they understand each other. I think more than Miguel. Like Tori and Miguel kind of understood where they were coming from, but like with Robbie and Tori, they like have like this bond, like where they know they like get each other, like they'll know what the other one is thinking, which is like really cool. But again, with having a soulmate, usually opposites attract. So when you're like the same, it usually won't work out sometimes. But again, you never know with this show, as we've seen, which is a great thing. It's unexpected, which is the art of film and entertainment. And yeah, I'm honestly just so excited for what they have to do.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be good.
Sorry, I'm making.
Also, I gotta say something about that, Ali. So we know how we haven't seen Sam and Tori's rivalry in season 3, right? So I'm hoping in season 4 that comes back, like a montage, like another montage, but it's Miguel and Sam and Robbie and Tori. You know what I mean?
No, I think as Jacob said, there's not really a rivalry between Miguel and Robbie. It's just like misunderstandings. But with Tori and Sam, it is.
All Miguel and Robbie need is literally just a minute of dialogue with each other. That is literally all they need.
I'm saying this now. They're gonna have a little bad blood, a little haste in the first few minutes, but I'm telling you, 5 minutes is all they need, and they'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, they need to talk.
I think
they need to talk.
I think Robbie might try to save Sam from Tori though.
Ooh.
I actually see that happen.
Yeah.
It's like
that's good.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think
if he knows what Tori's gonna do, then he'll do it.
He knows Tori's going too far or whatever, and he's gonna stop the fight or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can see the cheating already or whatever, like in the tournament or whatever.
Oh, in the
tournament. He can see it early on. Yeah. And he'll always, hold that special place for Sam, regardless of whether they ever be a thing down the line or not. He'll always hold a place for her, and I think that will really pay off in some way. And I never thought about it like that. If Tori's going absolutely berserk, because let's be real, I mean, Tori against Sam, she needs a win somewhere in there, because every time she's getting her ass whipped. So there could be a scene where she's just laying the smackdown on Sam, and maybe it's not in the All Valley, maybe it's like outside of it, maybe it's just like a beatdown, and Robbie steps in and says, "Hey, no, at the tournament, not here, at the tournament."
Just like really brutal. I can see like a really brutal beatdown from like Tori. Tori's just like going in on like Sam's face, like she's getting really good body shots. Like she's like Sam's face is all like bloody and all that, and then just Robbie's telling her, "Tori, stop!" And then he has to like get into it, and he has to kick her ass to get her to stop, and then she'll have that like look that she had at I forgot, but it was like this look she had in like season 3, like it's just like this devious look. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's their look.
And then she'll basically have to be in Spain. But I think once Tori gets all that anger out, I think it'll be done.
You guys are gonna come in, RJ and Ali. Y'all guys gotta keep the cussing on the down low, bro. Y'all,
me and RJ, we don't have beef. I don't have beef with RJ anymore. Like I made a video about
this is the great thing about how this works here is if we all have like different opinions on different things, and the great thing is we may not always agree, but we argue, we throw shade, and then we discuss, and then we come to center, and then we go, you know what? That's how you see it. That's how I see it, and then we move on. That's how the world should be. But unfortunately, the world nowadays just doesn't operate on that kind of level. It's really weird.
The thing is, I actually have a lot of respect for RJ. That's not even how it is. Like,
what's up, Yinko, my bro?
I gave like tribute to RJ in like the last few videos I did because I like this dude's opinions and I like his ideas and I like shout out his channel and like all that. So like, there's not even a bad blood. I just like it's just one thing.
Everybody needs to do it.
That's it. You need.
I don't.
You need a counter, innit? You need a counter.
Yeah. The thing is with friends, like, there are sometimes where you just have a friend just to like argue with each other. That's like it. And I feel like if me and RJ were like actually friends, like real life, that's what we'd be like. I honestly, believe that.
No, I got a homie that's just me and him. We just be arguing about like which is the best anime or whatever.
That's actually me. Like, I argue with my best friend all the time, and I still love her. But I mean, like, I just do it because I'm a DBZ
fan. He's a Naruto fan. We just be busting each other. Like he be saying, man, all that power and yelling up, man. Listen, your boy has a fox stick to rely on yourself, bro. Like,
like that's I'll make fun of a character in front of my friend. I'll be like, this dude stinks. Why do you like him? And then Murphy will just be like, oh, don't. Why are you saying that? Oh my god, I'm so mad, dude. Stop. Yeah. It's like we just do it to take the piss out of each other, and that's the glory of taking the piss out of someone because it's just so fun to do. But again,
because then they dish it straight back at you.
Again, that's kind of like Hawk and it's kind of like Hawk and I want to say Hawk and Miguel. Sometimes they would have so much banter between each other, like they give each other like mad banter. It's so funny. But like I was saying with season 4 though, I'm just really excited for it because you really can't go wrong with the way that you ended it. Well, you could, but I mean, with the way that we know the writers are, I think that we know how they're gonna make it and how they're gonna go into the season. And I think that's the most exciting thing because I think we all know that Terry Silver's gonna come back. I honestly love Terry Silver. Oh yeah, he's a good dude. Oh, I'm not the biggest fan,
classic
but I like
over
him.
The top 80s villain. Classic over the top 80s villain.
No, and the thing is with him, I swear he had to kind of popularize man buns because this guy rocks that man bun. This guy looks so badass with it.
Really?
And yeah,
I thought Tommy rocked the man bun better than Terry Silver. I mean,
Robbie looks cool with the man bun.
Robbie looked weird with
Jason David.
Robbie looked
Jason David.
That was Robbie's.
He gave me Green Ranger vibes. Green Ranger vibes.
I have not watched
Jason David Franks is the dude. Like he was the one who popularized the man bun in the '90s, bro. Like he was the martial artist.
You know what popularized it in the 2000 in 2020? Jacob going bald. We'd have Jacob Baldsky. So that would popularize it. So you should do that, Jacob. Just go bald. Just go bald, and then you can popularize
it. Guys talk. Hey, Ali.
No, you'll be revolutionary.
Let's hear some of the other guys talking. What they're.
Yeah, let's see what.
Hey, let's hear some of the other guys talk.
Welcome to the stream, boys. How you both doing?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, boys?
What's going on, Ads? What's up?
Anybody see Mortal Kombat yet?
Man, yes. I really need to get around to watching that.
No, not yet.
I heard about it. I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat guy. I've never been, but I heard it's like really good.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's different.
Oh, I've heard it's so good. I just haven't had the chance to get around to watching it yet, which is strange considering I was one of the ones who was hyping it up.
I personally like it. It was something different.
Yeah,
it's nice to see a video game adaptation that actually looks like it's done justice.
Wow. Yeah. Nah. Thing is, to me, I've only heard the game. So when I first heard that there was like an actual like movie about it, I was like, wow, I didn't know they actually did it, and I was expecting it to be kind of like bad, but I've heard like really good things about it, which is great. So I'm glad that a good video game series is getting the justice it deserves, like you just said. Like, this is what I think. I think once we see these things like happen, we'll get more of these video game things. And yeah,
damn right.
I could probably watch it. I wouldn't understand a thing because I don't play the game. I'm assuming it's based off the game. Am I wrong?
Shows have been.
I put it this way: if you're a hardcore Mortal Kombat fan, like from what I've seen, like it's gonna be like 50-50 with most of them, because like some people want Mortal Kombat to be like a what's his name? I can't think of a movie director right now or whatever, but like one of those Alfred Hitchcock type of films or whatever.
Oh,
right, dude, it's Mortal Kombat. You just need
they want it like all
guts, you need blood,
sophisticated and Oscar worthy and like deep story and all. It's like no.
Yeah,
We want people. We want to see people smack the
Did
crap out of
Alfred
each other.
Hitchcock do like Batman or something? If I'm recalling right, he did Batman, I think, or one of the Batman films.
Listen,
Mortal Kombat is
awesome stuff, man. Combat, like
I played the game. It's a really cool game. The game just looks sick, and I'm honestly, I'll check it out. Is it where did you watch it? Like in theaters, or like your HBO Max?
I saw it in theaters, and then I saw it on HBO Max.
It's on HBO Max.
How's the theaters? How is it? I haven't.
You can watch it on HBO Max.
Yeah, the theater it was dark, but then when you went on HBO Max, you could adjust it on your TV, so it was a lot brighter when I watched.
How's the actual cinema? Like, how's the actual cinema? Is it fun to be back?
Oh yeah.
Wow,
I can't wait to get back there, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be so sick.
It's like my church, that place, man. Oh. I miss people throwing popcorn around the cinema. I miss people kicking the seats. I miss the door. The door. There's always one person in the cinema who works there that opens the door halfway through. They're not checking what the people are doing. They're just watching the film. Every time. You see the door slowly open, and it's like, I'm looking. Yeah, no phones here.
No. They won't do anything. They'll have like the trash thing, like, and they'll just be like watching. I'll be like, yo, lad, what are you doing? I like, why are you actually watching the movie? And
Bro,
honestly,
when I go to the cinema,
so fun.
Back seats. That's literally it.
I miss going to the theaters.
Oh, do you know what we need to see? I think if they make Cobra Kai the right thing,
honestly, I prefer watching movies at the house, bro.
Oh, yeah, watching movies at the house is cool because you can watch it with your family.
Yeah,
but I mean, you get to just see the whole.
I think it depends on the movie for me. I think if it's something like Godzilla versus Kong, which I saw, on the streaming service.
Everybody.
I think I can only just imagine how beautiful that would have looked on the big screen. And then there's other stuff that I just prefer rewatching, just like, via cable or streaming or whatever, because then you can kind of soak it in. You can really engage with the story. Now that you know what's happened, you can really sort of pick up on stuff you didn't beforehand. But I think so many movies are designed with cinema in mind. So I think it's just a shame that this whole situation has just knocked some of them for six.
And honestly, the thing is, like, with these big movies and with the big productions that they have, I think if a lot of the times, like, they won't market it right, and that's like the most annoying part, because with some of the biggest movies that come out, like, they'll market the worst parts, and with some of the smaller movies that are really good, they'll market like the worst part of it. I'm just like, it's like the whole, like, you need to have the whole process right to, like, do it justice. Like, if you don't do the whole thing right, I'm not going to say you might as well not do it, but I mean, you might as well just expect kind of just like not as much as you would get if you market it the right way. But that saying, though, you never know. You never know. Like,
you never know.
With movies, like, it's a really interesting thing. And with me, like, I've never really gone to a movie and hated it except for The Last Jedi, because now that I realize it, like, I took nothing away from that movie. I went to the movie. I had no emotion when I came out. I legit had no emotion for the whole movie. No emotion.
I had a certain emotion when I came out of there. But it wasn't.
I could only imagine.
It wasn't within the rating of the film.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
are weird.
It's a good movie if you're not a Star Wars fan. I'm like, it's a terrible movie.
So weird.
Yeah, some of those dudes are. They are an interesting bunch.
Yeah.
Look at Cobra Kai from like YouTube Red and how popular it got now. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I honestly wish it was still on YouTube Red. It should honestly still be there, because you wouldn't get these fucking leaks. Oh my god! You wouldn't see these leaks. Like, it's so annoying. And I thank God that we are done with this with filming. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And I saw
the only thing that could be leaked now is just either from the editing room or someone on the set, not on the set, but like in the post-production thing. But now that they've finished the filming, hopefully there'll be none left of that.
I just don't get why these people
hid Terry.
Yes.
I'm so glad that they hid Terry Silver good, bro. They probably put him a disguise in a disguise or whatever.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing. Like, would bring back
like if they would have leaked out, if they would have leaked out Terry Silver, I would not even want to watch it no more, bro.
Like,
because it takes away from the whole mystery of his return, innit? It's as I said, I just want that scene where he's sitting there, cigar to hand, silhouette. You don't see him. Cut to black. Next episode, then you feed him in.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so amazing. When you just see the silhouette. Oh, I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be so cool. Where you just see it like.
I mean, as I said, it wouldn't surprise me if they've because I honestly expected there to be some arsehole, like I don't know, some guy called Jimmy, sat there recording the All Valley winner. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they've recorded like multiple endings of different like scenarios. Maybe this person wins or this person wins, just in case if someone is leaking, then that way they don't know who the real winner is, kind of thing. I think The Walking Dead did something like that.
It really is a shame, though.
Yeah, it's adaptation to like the current world, but it is a shame that all these companies, they can't really focus on the art. They've got to be like, right, we've got to waste all this time, shoot another 5 alternate endings just in case there's an arsehole over there with a camera.
Yeah.
God, and the thing is, I saw that video of Johnny seeing the woman who was recording, and that pissed me off so much. I was like punching like my pillow. I was like, this is the shit that really makes me angry, because I'm like, she's seeing his face. Like, I know he actually was like so mad. Like, they had to mute the audio because this man, he was like pissed. Like, he said like he must have said like mofa or something. Like, he said mofa.
I would be mad too. You're also art,
yeah, like,
you don't want your art being leaked out.
And yeah, like anybody who does that,
he's an artist, man.
Anybody who does that as like a 12-year-old virgin, just trying to get attention. And they have no friends, no life. Their parents probably abandoned them. All that stuff, and then
as I said, it's basically just the TMZ reporters that go around hassling people all day.
Exactly, and that's the worst part. But when season 4, another thing I need to see. If I don't see this, I'm gonna be pissed. Honestly, I need to see Johnny and I need to see Johnny and Terry saying. So Johnny goes to Terry. He's like, "So you're the guy who's messing with LaRusso. So what's your technique? Teach me your technique. I want to learn." That would be hilarious. If I saw that, I would be just laughing so much. He'd be like, "Well, Johnny."
No, I can see Johnny actually. I can see Johnny doing that.
That would be.
Yeah, that's something that's within Johnny's character. He's like, "Can you teach me a bit of that, just so I can wind his ass up?"
Yeah.
And Daniel's gonna be like, "Are you on my side or his?"
No. The thing is, I would not want to see Daniel there, because that would kind of just be like, that would just be so funny.
Chosen Vader.
Well, again, with season 4, I'm just gassed. I just hope that they do the right thing. But yeah, that's basically what I say on that.
It's amazing how much they've kept under wraps thus far. So I'm looking forward to where it's going to go.
It's going to be so incredible.
I just pray that Netflix don't, like, they've got a 6-season plan, and I want them to really just be able to tell that story. And I just don't want Netflix to think, right, we're going to have a Sony decision situation here, where we're going to just start messing with stuff, and we're going to do this. We're going to have everyone going off over here. A bit like what Sony do with the Spider-Man movies.
They'll make Justin Bieber a fucking sensei.
Oh my God. If that. But the thing is,
God.
no one, I think the thing is with them, like, we're not going to be mad if they try to experiment. It's just that you experiment at the right place at the right time. Don't do it at the wrong time at the wrong place. Because
don't just do it like carelessly for the sake of doing it.
We love to see experiments, but yeah, with them, with Netflix, I actually think that they can do maybe a season 7, because I feel like if they maybe had a season 7, that would kind of be good. Because if I'm actually saying
absolute facts, Leah.
Yeah, that's actually facts right there. They would leave it alone as recognizing success. Yeah, and I saw this TikTok that said I hated Cobra Kai. Like, what's the show about? It's so overrated. And then like two days in, after you start binging it, you just start doing karate. It's just so funny. It's like, what's the show all about? And then 2 days later, you're like, whoa,
yeah. Well, yeah, because if you explain the premise of the show to people on paper, it doesn't like really like sound good at first. Like it sounds kind of like, and then you say, just watch it, you'll see why. And then they watch it, and then they're like, okay, I see what's up here. and then they just get engrossed.
Can I just say something quickly? I honestly believe that
they're gonna be saying like, "Oh man, that's like the best show ever, man."
Exactly, that's facts. No, that's actually facts. And it's gonna be exactly in that voice, that tone of voice. And as an American, I can say,
go ahead.
We are the first ones to say something is shit before it comes out. We are the first ones to say it's shit before it comes out. And I am a victim of that, unfortunately. Like,
no, we are as well, aren't we, Jacob?
Of how my country is.
Yeah, like we like me and Nads can definitely attest to that over here. We have that really sort of British.
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
I said WandaVision would be shit. I said Falcon and Winter Soldier would be good. I said even if WandaVision is good, you compare it to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I said it. I don't think it would be great. But what I was gonna say before is, I think Falcon and Winter Soldier honestly nailed their first episode, like straight away with action.
So good.
Right out the gate.
Cobra Kai did exactly the same thing. I think it was 10 minutes in, and then we already have Kyler beating the crap out of Miguel, and then Johnny beating him up. I mean, for me, I'm not someone who likes violence, so that's why I didn't introduce it to my mum. Obviously, I am. Obviously, I'm not a little baby. I don't watch shit by my. Obviously, I do watch stuff on myself, but I wanted to watch something with my mum because, you know, everyone has that time when you're a young kid and you watch shit with your parents.
Yeah.
But then you want to like kind of do it again. I said, you know what? I hope my mom actually likes this because number one, her favorite decade is the 80s, and she always tells me. And then I said, you know what? It is kind of 80s / you know, new Gen-esque at the same time. And I said, you know what? She might actually enjoy this. I actually didn't think she would like it because of the violence. And I said to her, do you think the fights are violent? She said, they're not violent. They're kind of comical violent in a way. And I said, you know what? Yeah, you've nailed it. But obviously, in season 3, I still think it's the same, except they added blood. That's just all I think, really.
Yeah. Honestly, by adding blood, I don't know what it is with me, but for me, I actually like seeing someone have blood because for me, when you see someone have blood on their face, like when you see someone get like physically battered, like it just adds like a sense of like
someone keep this up.
Like that actually happens. Like I'm not even like a sicko. Like I'm saying, like for me, it just adds like a way more deeper
a layer of authenticity to it in a way.
Yeah. It's like if you don't have blood, it's like yeah, he got his ass beat. But I'm like, but if you see the blood and if you see the actual like toll that like that pain can cause, honestly just.
Are we not going to talk about the use of blood in Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 5? Masterpiece.
Yeah. And with the blood,
you see Bucky's face.
How Sam wiped the shield with? Oh, I actually cried the second time watching that. Like, man's actually wiping blood off the shield. He's actually wiping off the shield.
That was so good.
Yeah, I know the bit.
And the thing is, the justice of that scene is so underrated. Like, that scene is so ridiculous. Like, where he just has, like, where he's just beating people silly. That's the one thing Black Panther messed up in. John Walker should have been what happened to Claw. Claw should have gotten his ass, his fucking face beaten.
Claw is such an underrated.
I'm like,
I think they said that they regretted actually killing Claw off. I think that Ryan Coogler regrets it.
And they should have. And you know what? For me personally, it's good for the
story. Don't worry, they'll bring
it
back with the Dragon Balls.
What I'll say is, it's good for the story and arc of Killmonger in that film to kill all of his because he actually killed all of his teammates, his girlfriend. He killed Claw's he killed Claw's second-hand man, and then obviously he killed Claw himself. But the thing for me is that drives the arc, cool, but I would have loved to have seen Claw be the main antagonist, because when you think about it, in Age of Ultron, he was a minor antagonist, and in Black Panther, he was a secondary antagonist. He should have been the main one for the first Black Panther movie, and then make Killmonger the main one for the second. That's what I would have said.
Especially where they got Thunderbolts and stuff coming up. Like, I think Claw would be perfect to have been involved with that.
Can we stay on that topic though? Let's stay on that topic though, boys, because I have some news here as well. which I was actually very upset about when I read it. An article came out 2 weeks ago about some new upcoming actor replacing Chadwick, and then I saw a few days ago that the fans wanted it. And I want to say to any fan who wants that, I think you should honestly be ashamed of yourself, because how are you going to take literal art from a dead actor, right? I don't care whether he's dead or not.
That's his legacy.
Man is literally always... Listen, I don't care what anyone says. I said this as well, and I'm thinking about making a video on it as well. I think the Black Panther trilogy, because it's going to be a trilogy, it's confirmed it's going to be a trilogy. So I think it needs to have T'Challa, but what I will say is the first one will never be topped. That's what I'll say. It's too iconic to be.
Yeah,
it's too iconic. Like, every scene is iconic in there now. Every scene.
And honestly, the thing is with that, he should not be replaced. And the thing is, the only way they could do that is like, it's a really slippery slope. It's this one, because it's like, on one hand, that movie meant so much to us as a people, just like us as Black people, like that meant so much to us, and like just kind of like that would just kind of be degrading. Like my brother, my little cousin, he's 5. He's 5 right now, and he's never had like a Black hero to look up to until 2018, and I was like, this is honestly one of the best things ever, because like he has a Black villain. He has a Black hero to look up to. And Killmonger, like, he was also another one. And that's just like, if you like remove it, you're just like removing that sense of like T'Challa. Like T'Challa's gone, Killmonger's gone, like all of that. And that to me just wouldn't sit right, because
I'll tell you this now, mate. I'll tell you this now. I'll tell you this now. Listen, it's kind of like Marvel did win overall, but one franchise that fucked up was Star Wars. Finn was meant to be that person.
Yeah, we can honestly say this for so long.
But I'll tell you this now. I am honestly...
Nothing we can do about it, though.
This might be weird, right? This might be weird, right? But I'm honestly... I'm getting feedback from somewhere.
Getting feedback from somewhere, guys. Where's that coming from? Has one of you guys got a tab open?
Yeah, I ain't got no tab.
Is it me? I don't got a tab.
It's not me. I haven't got anything open.
Not me. I don't think it's me either.
I don't hear nothing. Am I good?
I got nothing on here. The TV is nothing.
Nothing here.
Sounds like there's like laughing and stuff in the background, like a TV show or something.
Yeah, it's definitely.
That's probably me. That's probably me. I'm watching Boy Meets World while I'm listening to y'all guys.
Yeah, I heard something on the lines of.
And the thing is with ads.
Okay, that's where the feedback stems from.
I subbed to your channel ads, and yeah, can I just give a shout out to ads channel? Y'all follow Adzils on YouTube. My guy has great videos. I saw on your story that you were talking about Chadwick Boseman. You put like a link about Chadwick Boseman. I don't remember what, but I think he was like going to some. It was like him about some award show.
I want to hear something from RJ right now.
Yo. Hey, is that? I'm hearing a lot of that. I'm hearing a lot of that show feedbacking through the speakers.
Take the headphones out, maybe.
Big Lad, what's up?
Yeah, I think that's where it's coming from.
Is it my headphones?
I think it's because it's a wireless device. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's interfering with us.
Oh, okay. I'll take them off.
You're good, bro. It's just like, yeah. Like...
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Let me know or whatever. If it keeps on echoing, then I'll switch back to normal.
Yeah, bro. That's cool.
So as I think
it's there's a should be okay.
So Like,
there's still a bit of an echo in the background. Hearing our own voices kind of play over.
Okay, I'll take them off. Ain't a big deal.
Jacob,
Cheers,
you got
pal.
a Yankee with no broom.
It's because of sunshine.
Bro, what you be talking about?
No, it's just like a joke.
You're right.
It's just like to say
What?
you got a Yankee with no brim. It's just like a Yankee with no brim.
I just have one thing to say. Sam was dope.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, here we go.
RJ, it begins.
I don't hear my echo.
Yo, I have no idea what's actually happening. Okay. It's working now.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna say this to anyone now who thinks that replacing Chadwick Boseman's a good idea, right? I'll say this to you now, right? First of all, I don't. You know what as well, Jacob. It's a completely different looking actor. Like they didn't even try to make it look accurate to Chadwick.
Boy, light skin.
Wait.
A light skin bro. Like,
What actor they got?
if that's the case,
CGI. They could have just done CGI.
No. CGI on Chadwick.
Nah.
Disrespectful, man. Disrespectful.
Nah, we can't go that route.
It is disrespectful, but I mean, like, you can't just go and replace it. Like, I would rather you have a CGI thing. There's no way you can get around the way of it being disrespectful. There's no way unless you have to kill T'Challa. You have to kill T'Challa.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
No.
Like, there's like a dude on YouTube saying he wants him to replace him.
I think
dude.
the best is entire character is just have him be out there in the offset. Just have him be out there in the ether. You know, just expand upon the other characters. You know, flesh them out. Have them be in other projects. Have that kind of thing.
Jake, you're lagging a bit, mate.
Probably be the only sort of way that they could do it.
No, like they could have one movie. It'll be Shuri. You could have her. You could have the leader of the female Wakandan warriors. I forgot the name. You can have one of them, but just don't have T'Challa. Just leave T'Challa where he is now. Because
I'm just saying this now. Don't ever. I think if they make Shuri Black Panther, that's just dumb as shit. I'll explain why as well. Number one. Why would you? Listen, whether it's a character who's alive or not, whether Lutia is sorry, that's not her name. Whether Letitia Wright is close to Chadwick Boseman or not, or was close to him or not, they're still replacing the character. So I wouldn't want her to be Black Panther. I still want her to be that smart inventor. Yeah, that's just it. And what I want is more M'Baku. Or M'Baku, that's what I want, bro. I want him to have an actual sick fight scene, taking on like 100 man, taking like on 100 people in a fight. And
I think the route that they're going with M'Baku, I think that could work.
In the comics, he took on 55. He took on 55 people from three different tribes by himself.
Damn.
And then obviously and then after that, him and the Black Panther fight, and then they became friends afterwards. That's what happens in the comics.
They could go a very similar route with him.
Do y'all still hear an echo?
They need to leave Black Panther alone, bro. Like I keep on saying every Sunday. Why we keep on going back to this? Retire Iron Man's jersey, retire Black Panther's jersey. They don't need it. They don't need it.
Retire those jerseys, hang them up, leave them there.
You guys gotta make it like Naruto, man. Like you guys want to do reanimation jutsu, bro. Like let the dead be dead, man. Like leave them alone.
Leave them
that's actually kind of grim. Yo, man, that's actually kind of grim. I mean, like, but yeah, they just you gotta leave that. That's just a thing that you can't. It's unfortunate what happened, and I honestly think if Disney or Marvel tried to do anything with it, that would just be low key selfish.
It's Disney, so what do you expect?
Yeah, they are notoriously known for going against the grain.
Don't be surprised if they do it.
I don't even think Disney would do this. I don't even think Disney would do
CGI.
Disney would do anything for $1, bro.
They'll do anything. They gotta leave that. That's like, say for instance, like, this is what Cobra Kai has done. Say for instance, like, Pat Morita, he died, and they've used just flashbacks of him they've used flashbacks of him, but they've made Miyagi still an important character in the show. They haven't used him. They haven't tried to regenerate
Similar
him.
kind of thing.
Yeah, like that's the thing that they need to do. They just need to leave him there.
but
Maybe
they don't do a good job.
serve as like a flashback mentor. That's like what Daniel was having.
That Disney, like fucking up big organizations. Like, look what they did with Leia. They made her a CGI character for 15 minutes in the film.
For who?
They literally listen. I'm just saying this now. Yeah. Whether listen, I'll say this now. Leia had 3 minutes 15 altogether in The Rise of Skywalker, but 3 minutes 15 is still a lot of screen time when it's broken down into little segments. So the fact they did that, yeah, the fact no, Leia Organa, Carrie Fisher's
the movie's so
character,
bad, everybody don't even remember what happened.
They made her CGI.
Yo, that's actually evil. Yo, that's evil. We can't do that. We can't.
They made her
like
a
that.
CGI character. They made her a CGI character and a major character in a film. They made a major character a walking CGI figure. Like that's what literally what they're gonna do with Chadwick Boseman. Watch, trust me, they will. Because if they paste her, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
Disney only has one good Star Wars movie, and that was Rogue One. Rogue One was their only good movie.
No, Rogue One was horrendously bad. Honestly,
the second and third act of Rogue One was amazing.
No,
it's the first act that
I didn't like the movie at first, but that end scene sealed it as being a good movie because when Vader just goes like when he just goes like ballistic, I'm just like, yes, this is my childhood. Yes, just do it.
I mean, I've been waiting to see Vader slaughter everyone.
I'm sorry,
MMA
King.
You know what's better if he said this? Because like he should have. I wish if we ever do Star Wars reboot, well, we need to see this. We need to hear him say this.
They went back to the old school. They went back to the old school Star Wars movies, which everybody actually likes.
Yep.
They need to do a style like that, but if what Darth Vader's new trademark needs to be is this.
Darth Vader's last scene, that was good cinema. That's what
slaps.
Which scene? Are you talking about the one with the Force Ghost at the end of Return of the Jedi? That scene
No, the end of Rogue One with Vader in the hallway.
I'm sorry, but that is the only good scene in that film.
Ridiculous. Oh, one of the best scenes I've ever seen.
Well, I love how all the soldiers, they all just go out one by one. Like, there's no like happy ending for any of them. They all just go out one by one.
Can I say something quickly? Is that all right? Right? I say this now. I'm going to say this now. Number one, with Black Panther, I'm sure MMA King is worthy. That's why he's like, just leave it. Just leave it for me to come in and just say that.
Leave it alone. We were retired.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you can't get anything out of it. There's nothing you can get out of it at this point. Like, anything that you would have gotten out of it, it's done. Just I know Disney are gonna get their slimy hands involved, but I'm like, just leave it for Christ's sake.
Let him
there's no reason for you to touch it. It's done. It's done and dusted. Leave it. But I know they're gonna just do some stupid shit. And if I get a light-skinned Black Panther, I'm just gonna clown this guy for being light-skinned. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. Like,
even Don Cheadle even said, man, even told the old girl that wanted to be a female Black Panther. She even told her to sit down, leave his legacy alone. Like,
wait, are you actually serious? He did not say that to a kid. To a kid?
No, I'm talking about you can probably look it up yourself. Like, I think Don Cheadle didn't want old girl to that plays his sister to be like the next Black Panther or whatever. He basically just told her to leave the legacy alone or whatever.
Damn.
Look at this dude's name. Are you serious, man?
What?
Look at his name.
What's wrong with the name? I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. It's facts, man.
No, you know who the GOAT is? The GOAT is Jar Jar. Jar Jar is the Darth Sith Lord.
Oh, facts.
We all know this.
No, I agree with that.
No,
I agree with that.
Actually, Jar Jar conspiracy theories now, like.
No. The thing is, like, with me, like, I just like to troll people. I just like to take the piss out of people. I was looking at prequel memes, the r/prequel memes on Reddit, and they just love. And so, do you know the scene where MJ's like, I know what you're gonna say. Just tell it to me. And when she starts crying, they're like, Jar Jar's just a normal, terrible character, and there's crying in the meme.
Okay, then who the hell is
Jar
Rose?
Jar?
No, Jar Jar is actually like, if you think about it, Jar Jar is actually a really racist character. That's actually like a really racist character. Like he's calling people master. I'm just like, wow. Are we really going down this route? Are we really gonna go?
Yeah, but
down
no, that wasn't the intention.
Nah, man.
But that was I think that was a misunderstanding. I think Jar Jar was just quite literally meant to be just a comedic alien. Like I don't think he was meant to be anything other than just a goof.
That's what my mom says. My mom said he's
My
mom said he's racist. That character is racist. I'm like,
No,
he's
to be honest with you, I said this in all respects to parents, but if they don't watch it, or even if they do watch it, they usually don't understand what the fuck's going on.
Because they're
So
not
I wouldn't listen to that.
I think your mom is a little reaching on that part, man. Like Jar Jar's just straight up annoying.
Yeah, he's just an absolute clown.
Yeah, like he's honestly just a clown, and I love how he's being serious. There are many times in movies where he's just like being stupid. He's just like being serious. He's just like, what? What's that? Why? And the character's just like, bro, what are you talking about? He's just being being a clown in front of their face.
Well, I mean, as the great George Lucas said, he says Jar Jar's the key to all this.
No, I'm just saying this now. We can't even deny that Jar Jar Binks.
Now, if you think about it, like Palpatine did the most smartest thing. He got all the smart people off the planet, so that way he let Jar Jar actually speak and give him the executive order, bro. Like
Jar Jar's the one that they put him over.
Plot twist.
I mean, it's smart, dude.
Jar Jar is a major character.
It is. I'm not even gonna lie.
Jar Jar's the protagonist of the Phantom Menace, so he's like the third most important character in that show. And
the character himself, like from the film aspect of it, was the technology that they used for the Jar Jar character was just part of the revolutionary time of when that was coming to be, to give us people like Thanos that we have now. That was when it was literally just in its inception.
Jacob, you're disrespecting Korg from Thor Ragnarok, the Revolution.
What's he got to do with that?
You're disrespecting him. You're disrespecting him. You remember when he failed in the Revolution? You can't mention Revolution or else he's going to feel sad.
Oh, no, but I mean, we're on the subject of Jar Jar and...
No, obviously, Jar Jar. Like, Jar Jar actually had a really interesting arc, I feel. Like, with that underwater planet, like, that was really cool. People hate on that scene. I'm like, that's just a really cool scene. It just shows, like the technological differences that we had then versus now, and I actually like that a lot. I actually really like that scene a lot, but I don't know why they just had this big frog looking dude. I'm just you're not. I just didn't like that part, but in terms of Jar Jar, he's a character that gets too much hate, I feel, and he's a cool character. But for what it was worth, I think we need to see Vader say, "Sand, it gets everywhere. I hate it. Don't you just hate it?" We need to hear him say that as Vader.
I'm an avid prequel guy, but I think we leave that one alone. We leave that alone. We don't mention that.
Too much hate. The prequels gets way too much hate, man.
Yo, and I saw an article.
Compared to the Disney ones, are actually good. Like, I'm sorry.
Revenge of the Sith.
No. And the thing is, people act like the sequels are the prequels are the best things ever. No, we're not saying that. We're saying there's one movie in the prequel that is the best. Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie of all time. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm gonna be honest, though. I feel like the reason people hate the prequels is because of hating Christian. People didn't like him, and he gets way too much hate. Like, he did. Listen, Hayden, I don't care what anybody says. He did good as Anakin. Yeah, there were some.
I think he did great.
He did good.
He smashed Anakin. And if you're hating him, he's doing his job right. I don't care what anybody says.
That scene wherein when he's on Mustafar and he's saying we can make things the way we want to be. I think he absolutely nailed that out of the park in that scene. The look of conviction on his face. He genuinely believed hey, let's rule the galaxy. Brilliant performance there. But everyone just kind of harps on the I don't like sand line and all that rubbish, which I've never really
look at the scene where he's like yelling at Obi-Wan. He's like, "I hate you." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
yo, when I first saw that,
that's how the Kenobi show needs to open.
Yeah,
that is how it needs to open. Just a flashback of that. Like, I hate you. Wake up. Bang. That's
imagine we just saw that he just like has this. He wakes up from like this walking. It's just like after that. Oh, when we see that, that's just gonna be really interesting because I really want to see how that took a mental toll on him because obviously doing that, and I don't know if you know, but like like when I think it was like a deleted scene, but he was like he Obi-Wan. So Anakin asked Obi-Wan, "Help me." Did you know he said that in the deleted scene? He said, "Help me," when he was on Mustafar and where he was fighting for his life, and Obi-Wan said, "No, I can't. You failed yourself." And I was like, "Damn!" I was thinking to myself, "Just damn, that's crazy." He said no to Star Pupil, and that and the prequels get so much hate. Honestly, the second one.
Yeah, I can understand the criticisms of that one. That one has quite a lot.
That one.
The second one was just a Yoda movie, man. Everybody was just excited to see Yoda and Mace Windu fight.
This was the first Star Wars movie I'd seen in the cinema, and I tell you what, I remember it even now. The minute Yoda moves his cape to the side, right, or his robe, moves his robe to the side, grabs the saber, everyone was like.
Yeah, everybody started clapping.
There was like 50-year-old nerds sat up in like the stand on their feet, losing their shit.
No way!
Let's be honest, it's a Yoda movie, bro. Like no one didn't care about the plot. Everybody wanted to see Yoda fight, bro. Like that was what we came to see for.
That's what we came there for, isn't it? That's the Captain Mjolnir moment of that movie.
No one cares about anything else. We just want to see Yoda fight. Like.
We wanted to see Yoda fight. We wanted to see Mace Windu fight. We just wanted to see
Mace Windu. Yo, oh my god,
man! When he killed Jango Fett, bro. When he killed Jango Fett, I was like, oh, he cut off his head. That's what I'm talking about. Mace Windu.
Yo, that was some no mercy shit, and it was in front of his son too. And he and the lightsaber was left there for like a minute, and like I forgot the scene a little bit, but like. When his head got sliced up, the sun was there. I was like, "Damn!"
You see the head actually go flying out of the helmet as well.
Yeah, that boy Boba Fett was like traumatized. He was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like my dad's head.
I'm gonna try and kill you in the Clone Wars, you little asshole.
No. The thing is, like, when you think about it, you gotta think like, "Damn, he put in that much power to kill this man." Like, imagine if he had like a really, really bad relationship with you, like. And the way they killed him was not justice, though. Like, obviously, I think Palpatine was important.
Mace Windu wasn't trying, bro. That was the sad part. He wasn't trying. Like when he killed Boba Fett.
He really wasn't. Mace Windu is an underrated Jedi. He's such an underrated Jedi.
I've said it on record.
He's second best on the
around that time. He's second only to Yoda at that particular time.
Even Anakin admitted that.
In my opinion, I actually believe this. What they did with Obi-Wan is so incredible. People don't talk about just how good that was. People want to hate on the prequels. Oh, the prequels this, the prequels that. But the best decision I think they've ever made in this franchise, and I don't even care what anybody says. This is the best thing I think they've ever done. Second to making Anakin turn back to the light side and Luke. The way that they portrayed Obi-Wan into like having his own arc, like. I think we all thought it was gonna be Anakin. Oh, how did Anakin come about? But like, they balanced that so well. They balanced the Anakin coming of age and like the Obi-Wan thing. And what they did was so brilliant. Like
they end up trading hairstyles as the movies go.
Yeah. And like when Anakin, when we see them together in Revenge of the Sith, it's just like glorious because like. We've seen Obi-Wan develop into the man he is today, and
mature and
and like growing. Become a leader. Like, and he was a damn good teacher to Anakin, and he just must think that he failed, and like you could tell he thinks he failed himself. Like he failed Anakin.
Obi-Wan had to work really hard for his him being a Jedi because like from some of the comic books that I read or whatever, like he wasn't really the best in the council. He wasn't really like he was always constantly putting the extra hours in or whatever to even make the cut or whatever. And so like
That just shows
who's he fighting? General Grievous or whatever? Like Mace Windu wanted him to fight General Grievous because he said like Obi-Wan had like the best defensive moves or whatever. Because he has like the best defensive moves because like Obi-Wan, he wasn't a great offensive Jedi, but like he really built up on his defense or whatever.
His defense is his strongest element.
Well,
basically. And not all Jedis are like that. Not all Jedis are like that, and that's something that made him special. And I'm so glad that they did what they did. People can hate on the prequels all they want, and honestly, those people are donuts. They have no life.
I'm so glad that that I remember a time. I think it was when I was in secondary school. I ended up pushing away from Star Wars because people ended up making fun of me for it, and then they go and see the movie when it comes out in a few years. Around the time The Force Awakens was coming out, I felt like there was this sort of, oh no, the prequels, no, get them over there, get them away. Then as time's gone along, I think people have kind of gone, you know what, the prequels do have their flaws, but overall,
they're not bad
story there. There's a story.
Not watchable.
And I don't even care what anybody says. Like, I think in episode 2, yes, facts. Oh my god, it's actually so facts. And
I was just about to say, even Kanye West even said it. He said the first
Kanye
3
said
movies
it, didn't he, on
like
Joe Rogan,
he said like the first 3 movies were the best because we're talking about Anakin Skywalker's life story. Like people got to understand that. Like you got to know where Anakin came from or whatever. And
I've seen people's main criticism of like,
is it snowing outside? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Kanye West is a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
No way.
Get the hell out here, man.
I'm honestly not even surprised. Like, this dude is one of the biggest idiots I've ever seen in my life. He has a lyric that says, poopity scoopity, scoop-de poop.
Hey, you could call him an idiot if you want to, but like he's worth $6.6 billion now. He's the richest black guy.
No, I'm saying an idiot in the best way.
Kanye's got that power.
Wow, I like this guy a lot. It's just like
say what you want to say about Kanye West, but he ain't no idiot, bro. Like he's smart. Like
he's so smart.
He knows what he's doing, man.
He knows what he's doing, bro.
He does.
Kim Kardashian. He went back to the light side.
Nah, he was like, with him, this shows that Star Wars can bring anyone. You wouldn't expect them to like it, but they would like it. And that's the beauty of
Kanye is a big Star Wars fan. He's a big anime fan too. So that's why I wasn't surprised when he talked about Star Wars or whatever. Like people were saying, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah,
I mean, his favorite movie.
Like, who doesn't like Star Wars? If you don't like Star Wars,
I am.
I mean, I am a huge like, and don't be mad at me when I say this, but you can argue that the story writing for Obi-Wan Anakin was the best in the franchise. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
His favorite movie is Akira, bro.
I think that writing, the story that they had of Anakin and Obi-Wan trained together is the best in the cinema. In the trilogy, because with that you get to see how they come about. You get to see their relationships. You get to see all this stuff.
And I think this is a big point of like, I think one of the criticisms I saw from the the fanboys is they didn't like the fact that we saw young Jake Lloyd Anakin, and I disagree with that because I think it's so integral to see where he comes from, what drives him from a young age.
Exactly.
To lead him straight into that fall going forward. And the Clone Wars show just elevates it.
How do you expect a character?
I was just about to say, like, I'm not surprised Anakin's attitude anyway. Like him being really overly emotional. Like going back to just like when you have like a whole bunch of single parent households or whatever, you tend to have like more emotional type of children and everything. Not always, but that's what I know.
Sort of like Robbie that we know of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who we're thinking of. I wonder who we're thinking of. And that's the thing. Like, all these fanboys can go just fuck off, honestly. Like, if you don't see that there's multiple sides of a story, then you do not need to be watching these movies. Like, and it's exactly like what I thought. And it's exactly what what this comment says. Like, the story building of the prequels was the best. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, the one in which they built the Empire up and Vader story was ridiculously good. But I don't care what anybody says. I loved Anakin's story. Anakin's story was so good to me.
I like the Anakin stories too.
No, and his
Anakin's story is the only.
It's the best part of the prequel, and that's saying something because you have Obi-Wan's story, and his story was insane. And if there's one thing I don't like about the Revenge of the Sith, and that's my favorite movie of all time. And there's one thing I felt like the scene in which we saw Luke and Leia get rushed. That scene was really rushed to me. I don't even know why, but it just feels really rushed. Like, I feel like they could have.
I think I was watching the episode 2 documentary, and I think while they were shooting out at the Lars homestead, I think George Lucas said he was filming a secret scene for the next movie to save on budget, basically to bring a whole crew all the way out there to shoot like a 2-minute scene. So I think that's why that happened. But I mean, hey, Leia gets to go live the with all the grapes and the fine dining, and Luke gets to live with the moisture farms and the Toshi station and the power converters.
I didn't like that though. That's the one thing I didn't like. If there's one thing I didn't like about the series, I actually liked how they did it at the end, but I'm like, I think that if there's one thing they could have made Revenge of the Sith 3 hours long, maybe, because if we got, I think we kind of no, and
dude, this ain't Alfred Hitchcock, bro. It's Star Wars, man. People's attention span can only go so far.
No. It depends.
You think people will go see a 3-hour Star Wars movie now? Come on.
I would see a 3-hour Star Wars movie. I don't care what anybody says.
I'd sit through a 3-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith.
I would see that. I don't care anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. That would be ridiculous.
Come on.
Like, it depends what Star Wars we're talking about here. Like, if it's Revenge of the Sith, then yeah. If it's
in-game, in my opinion, is trash.
Hold on.
Garbage.
You would not sit through.
I can sit
garbage.
Through that. I don't care. I have ADHD. I can't sit through anything. That's a movie I can sit through.
No, I can watch the Snyder Cut all the time, but I can't watch.
Dude, I have short-term memory loss. Like, I can't remember anything. I remember this movie.
I can watch Snyder Cut all day.
Wait.
Wait.
Did somebody just say that?
I can watch the Snyder Cut all day.
What'd you say,
He's trolling. He's trolling.
Amazing.
What's that? What's that? What is that? What are you talking about? What's the show?
The Snyder Cut.
I thought.
Oh, Snyder Cut. Oh,
I love.
I haven't seen it. I don't care.
Oh my goodness,
Snyder Cut was great.
I like the Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut. People were complaining about that. I've seen like a little bit of it, and it looks good. I'm not even gonna lie. I've seen like 12. I've seen like 5 minutes of it.
I couldn't stand Endgame, bro. I could not stand Endgame. I was just like, I was waiting for this movie to be over.
Dude, no, you are going too far. Endgame is a better movie than Infinity War. Infinity War
is what it is, bro.
Hold on. Endgame. You are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. You know what?
Emma making you've united everyone together.
I don't care. No. They could argue with me all day.
Better movie. I don't care what you say. Endgame is the better movie.
Endgame is trash. Garbage. Throw it in the garbage can.
This is brilliant.
Garbage.
Say something. Hold on. Let me say something. So you're telling
trash.
me that hold on. You're telling me that a culmination
trash.
of 27 movies. Man. We wait
20-odd movies,
for a
man.
moment where like Cap says Avengers Assemble.
Oh,
and we get that scene. We get that scene where they're charging at Thanos' army. You got Pepper and Iron Man running side by side. What are you talking about, trash?
Yo, exactly. How is it trash? And you know what? I know why you're saying it's trash. I know exactly why you're saying it's trash. It's because we didn't have Billy Maguire there. If we had Billy Maguire there running with them,
that's facts.
If we had Billy Maguire running there, you would definitely like it.
I'm sorry, bro.
At least we could have just heard him say. And I don't care what anybody says. This movie is so good.
The only good part of that movie is when Captain Marvel got knocked out by Thanos. That was really the only good part of that whole movie.
Wow, are you actually? No, you're actually taking the piss, man.
This is so funny.
No. The best part.
United.
Do you know why that movie's so great? Because we get to see Natasha's point of view. We never get to see Natasha's point of view, and we get to see like a good 12 minutes of her point of view. What she loses.
That boy Thanos gave her an equal right, boy. Like, bow, like right in the kiss her and everything. I was cheering for Thanos for that one, man. Like,
that makes no sense.
Why don't you like Endgame?
I'm gonna be honest here. We all know why Black Widow's so popular. We all know why. I'm not gonna say why, but we all know why. We all know.
We all know why.
And the reason why I liked her in this movie is because we didn't see that from her. We got to see her actually just not be just like we got to see her not be like over sexualized. We got to see her like have her own emotions, like her own feelings.
I believe that Endgame is not that good.
Endgame is good. Endgame was really good.
Yeah, that is my question. Why don't you like Endgame?
Yo, I don't care what you say. You must be high right now.
Tell them.
You must be high right now. I don't care what anybody says. You must be high right now.
I need reasons.
That movie is brilliant.
I need actual film critiques on why this movie is not good.
Quantifiable, objective evidence.
The intro was too long. It was basically like 20. It was almost like 20 minutes for an intro, bro. For them to just say like, just to attack Thanos.
An intro.
Second,
dude, no, you're actually being serious.
Second, the time
20 minutes.
Second, the time traveling thing.
Legit,
that time traveling stuff was whack. The time traveling stuff was whack, and then you got the all female part that was forced that no one didn't care about. Then you got Brie Larson like trying to say she's the GOAT and everything, and then like she gets crazy about Thanos, which that was the best part.
Marvel's the most powerful villain. She's the most powerful character. I mean, like I know this is gonna cause controversy, but without
the worst part is Bat Thor, really? Come on now, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. They made Thor a beta male, bro. Like,
I actually
beta male, man.
I'm not even gonna. You just know that Thor
beta male.
No.
Beta male, bro. Like.
No, I'm admitting you're right. I'm admitting you're right, MMA King. I'm admitting you're right. Because that shit was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. But the brilliance of that movie is because we get to see how this loss affects all the characters. My guy, how are you not understanding this? We get to see all their
Allie, go watch the Spider Cut.
He's the
best. I'm gonna watch it. But it's just I cannot allow this. I cannot allow this disrespect to happen.
So if I understand this right,
I'll tell you why I like the Snyder Cut. Go ahead.
Go for it, bro. No, go for it, bro. No, go for it, MMA. Go for it.
No, I was just about to say I like the Snyder Cut just for the sheer part where they did for Cyborg. That's why I like the Snyder Cut. Cyborg was the MVP of that movie, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna give too much after this.
Nah, but Cyborg was the dude, man. He was the dude. It's criminal what they did to him in the original version.
Look, I have one I have not seen that movie. I will see the movie. I just cannot be asked to actually watch it now because you cannot just say you do not enjoy. You cannot just say you do not enjoy Endgame because
Endgame is
Endgame was trash. Then Infinity War is dog shit. I don't care what anybody says. No, Infinity War.
I got a question for you.
Infinity War.
Endgame. No.
This is turning into a civil war in here in a minute.
No.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying Infinity War is a great movie, but I'm saying if Endgame is bad, Infinity War is dog shit then. Because other than that snap, what do we see? Nothing. We see nothing.
So, bro.
See all the heroes coming together.
Popular opinion.
At least Thor was an alpha male still.
Is a better
before they took his balls.
Look, I'm just gonna say this: Endgame is the better movie, but
I agree. I agree with Ali. Endgame is
Hey, it is what it is, but like it's too much versus England for me.
Like I just want to know why you don't like it. I just want to know. Give me like an actual valid reason why you don't like it.
All right, his chin hair.
He's enough.
I already told you.
Okay, then Jacob, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I honestly want to know what you're
I already told you.
I'm just sitting back enjoying the show. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, a nice break for myself to sit back and watch everyone else going on. But from what I understand, we like the Snyder Cut. Some of us like Endgame. Some of us like Infinity War, and that's it.
Look, if we're gonna be honest,
That's it.
Jake, I haven't told you my opinion.
Look, I bet if you think Endgame is bad, I bet you think that Captain America: The First Avenger is good.
I'm loving these
Hell
debates.
no.
It is good.
No.
I like that one.
The first Captain America was trash.
That shit was dog shit. It was so bad.
That was horrible. If I wanted to watch World War II movie, if I wanted to watch a World War II movie, man, I would have went to history class. That was just straight up horrible. 2 hours of my life gone. Oh my goodness.
Wow. The thing is, I'm agree with you.
Dude, like my taste in movie.
That movie was Red Skull. Red Skull.
Right, here we go. We got a comment that might unite us all together. I'm crossing my fingers for this one.
No, but can I agree that the actual Civil War was amazing?
Yeah, Civil War was good.
Civil War was good. Civil War.
That was so good.
That's my favorite movie.
Wait, what teams?
That's my favorite movie.
There we go. We found the middle.
I love
Civil War.
The Winter Soldier was my favorite.
Oh, I love
Civil War.
No. What team were everybody? What teams were you guys? I want to know.
Civil War is great. I was Team Cap. I was Team Cap.
I was Team Cap.
Yeah, Team Cap.
I was Team Iron Man.
I had people laughing at me for being Team Cap as well. I was like, listen, they got Scarlet Witch and they got Giant Man. What do you think about Giant Man?
No. Team Cap
Hold on.
Team Cap was
Jacob, literally, people at my school were only picking Iron Man because Iron Man. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I was just about to say, like, when I was younger, I was Team Iron Man. But when I when I got older, when I started start doing like political stuff, business stuff, then I changed to Team Captain America. So like it was just
Cap is a real one. Cap is
it's
a
like
real
you have
one.
to.
Cap actually had real facts.
Yeah, it's just like it was.
Tony,
Iron Man basically talking about how you were giving up all your freedoms just for protection and stuff like that. A lot of people, young people didn't understand that at that time. So now that you're older enough or whatever,
I love Iron Man, but I was being very frustrated in that movie with him.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
I hated Iron Man. I hated Iron Man in that movie, and this is gonna sound really messed up, but I actually like that he got his ass kicked. I like how his arc reactor kind of died at the end because I was like, you know, you deserve that shit. You were being stupid as fuck. You deserve that.
But honestly, the reason why I like Civil War is because of the straight up fact because Zemo is the GOAT when it comes to being a villain. I don't care what nobody say. That's the GOAT right there.
I agree with you. I've said it that Zemo is
the GOAT.
up there.
No.
Yeah.
I think one thing that made me appreciate Zemo more is him in Captain America Civil War and him in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I loved his and to see him just become like I would have loved to see him become like an anti-villain, like kind of a villain and kind of like a hero, because that honestly fits him really well. And shout out to the actor who played him because he did so well.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's your favorite Iron Man movie?
One.
Yeah, one.
For me.
No, look, this isn't a movie, but
I do.
Hold on.
Can I say something right quick though? Hold on.
Yeah, go for it, RJ. Go for it.
In my personal opinion, number one is the best, but I feel like number two was okay. It was just a sequel. But number three, I actually really enjoyed. I feel like it's criminally underrated. I feel like it gets way
I think
too
the
much
only reason
just because of that Mandarin thing. Just because of that. Oh my god, it's perfect to me.
Yeah, I love Iron Man.
Yeah, it was the Mandarin
thing
thing
that whole
killed
movie. If you remove the Mandarin part out of it, you've got a solid movie there. You got a really good solid movie there.
Yeah, and the thing is with me, like, I actually really like that movie because you get to see like how he gets his home wrecked, all that stuff, and like he has to rebuild, he has to fight for everything back. Oh, that's a great movie. But I mean,
and the Iron Legion, they just never
that
reappear
Mandarin
again.
took so long for me. That took like the whole movie, and he just like died. I'm like, how you built this up the whole movie and he just died?
I kind of
like.
I hated the Mandarin in that, man. Like, especially when you watch the animated series for Iron Man, you were like so hyped.
That series is so good. That series is so good.
That's a good point. Do you think do you guys think Shang-Chi will do anything with that? Do you think they'll like reference that in any way that they had the fake Mandarin?
The animated series is too good.
I think they will because the only thing with Guy Pearce's character, Killian, he had to have known of some type of Mandarin to even come up with the name.
Yeah.
He had to know something.
Yeah, and I'm sure with the 10 rings they'll be dealing with that legacy.
Why is his name the Mandarin? I'm like, why is your name after an orange, my guy? First of all, you're wearing no orange, and like, do you speak Mandarin? Why is your name Mandarin?
It gets way too much hate, in my opinion.
It was really big. RJ, I was just about to say, it's really because like a lot of us watched the animated series of Iron Man, and we were expecting the Mandarin to like show up or whatever. It was just a big letdown. That's all that was, bro. So
yeah, I think especially when you go on the trailers, I guess.
I think if they would have kept the Mandarin, it will be like an actual good movie. But like since they did I'm not the Mandarin or whatever.
Gotcha.
It's like this was a cash grab.
I do agree that Marvel does it a lot. I do agree that they do a lot, but when it comes to some fans, like expectations, when it comes to your case, I understand why you were mad, but like
yeah.
Nowadays,
That's a valid
I
point.
noticed that some fans, like with WandaVision, they make these like claims and theories, and then when it doesn't come true, this doesn't apply to you in making. I understand why you were mad, but like when it comes to like theories and stuff like that, and if it doesn't come true, they get mad.
It's trash.
People get mad. People be getting mad when I say that WandaVision is just Once Upon a Time with Marvel heroes, bro.
I don't know why people. I don't know why people were going into WandaVision thinking it's going to be so amazing. I kind of was like, no,
dude, WandaVision is Once Upon a Time with some Marvel heroes, bro. Like that's all it was.
It was a way of Wanda basically just processing her grief. I think that's it. That's all the show kind of was. But I think because there was so much that we didn't know about it, and there was such a a mind screw with us. I think it just opened the floodgates, especially because we're in a new phase, new territory. Everyone was like, okay, that means we got Mephisto. That means we got Nightmare. It's like, no, none of that.
Wait, did we get Null? Did we get Null? I forgot which like series he's tied to, but wait, Null wasn't part of like WandaVision, right?
No.
Don't
think so.
Do you think we'll get like a series with him?
I'm sorry, dude. Like, I just can't invest my stuff with any of the Marvel stuff right now, bro. I'm so marveled out.
That's my only thing.
This is the problem is there is a fatigue with just the whole superhero thing at the moment.
No, and then my only thing with like Wanda and WandaVision, it's just like I'm not waiting 2 episodes to get into a show. I'm like, first of all, if I want to see a comedy, I'd watch the Brady Bunch. Like the first episode is basically the Brady Bunch. No lie. Like the comedy is Brady Bunch. The hair, Brady Bunch. The actual job, Brady Bunch. Like why? It's just B-Tech like 70 shows. I'm like, why would I do this? Like, why would I waste my time? And I'm not even gonna bother getting into it. It's gonna be one of those things. Oh, I missed it. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. And I'm not even one of those guys who will hate on the show. But I'm like, I have a very short attention span. I cannot pay attention for something like.
I'm telling y'all, man, all it is just Once Upon a Time, bro. It's Once Upon a Time. That's all it is. It's Once Upon a Time.
It's pretty much Darius, that's a good point.
This is a good point.
Darius.
This is a very good point.
Can I co-sign on that right quick?
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Co-sign on that?
Hell yeah.
This movie. I am very excited for this movie, but it is in a lose situation. If the Spider-Verse stuff does happen, people are still gonna be mad. If it doesn't happen, people are gonna be mad in general. Because they believe all these like leaks and these like false like claims. Like Kevin Feige, he never said that it's going to include the other two past actors. He never said that. He
No.
just said the only thing that I can quote on. He said it's going to be about Peter Parker. That's the only thing that he said. It's going to be about like a Peter-driven story, and he said that like a while back, like a few months ago. So the fact that you got people that are confirming this stuff, it's like, no, like I've seen plot leaks on the script, and it makes no, like people are just like saying that.
Gotta get that ad revenue.
No, like it's ridiculous. Like you're putting so much pressure on a movie.
All they just want to do is just have an excuse just to bring all the Spider-Men together, bro. That's all that is.
No,
and I'm not even sure that Tobey Maguire is going to be.
I'd love to see it, but it's all in the execution for me. If they just bring them all back to say, "Hey, they're back," then I'm going to be like, "Okay, well, like, is it earned? Is this moment, are we earning it, or are we just?" And I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, they say with Doc Ock coming back, and at first I was thinking, "Oh, cool, Alfred Molina gets to reprise the role." But the part that I don't feel good about, and this is my problem with it. They specified what moment they're taking him from, and it's the moment after he makes the sacrifice at the end of the second film, goes down with a thing, and I don't know how I feel about.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I actually think he's lying when he's saying that. I think he's. Hold on. I think he's.
I really hope so.
I really hope he's lying. If he's not, then I'll be pissed. But the reason why,
because if he goes through all that and comes back to be a villain, it just.
Me personally, I believe Spider-Man like out of the
very nonchalant about it.
Out of the Tobey Maguire series, I believe Spider-Man 2 is the best one.
It is.
Hands down.
No. But if I'm being honest, Spider-Man 3.
I like unpopular opinion. I think the first one's the best out of the.
No, just for the memes. Spider-Man 3 is the best one. Just for that dance alone.
Spider-Man 1 was cool.
I knew it. God damn it.
No.
Spider-Man 1 was cool.
What did you expect me?
I prefer Spider-Man 2 better.
No, movie-wise, Spider-Man 2 is the best one. But
I mean, you're right. It's just in a lose-lose situation with this whole thing, man.
Exactly, and it's just
but I feel like Alfred Molina is lying. I feel like he's lying. I'm telling you, because he just said if he isn't.
No, imagine.
There's no way Kevin doesn't get away with that.
Food right now.
Honestly, there's only one Marvel movie that I actually want to see, and then I just want to see the next Blade movie. That's the only one that I.
Oh, they have to be so careful with that.
That needs to be rated R. That
has
needs
to be
rated R.
Like, so, I had this discussion with a couple of guys I know. They said, we can make it PG. No.
Make that
shit. There's certain characters within the Marvel universe, right, where in comics and cartoons,
rated R. Blade needs to be rated R.
You can have characters like Deadpool and Blade, like in cartoons and comics, work with characters like Spider-Man or whatever. And you can do that in movies, of course, but it translates differently. Characters like Ghost Rider, characters like Punisher, these aren't like, I am Groot type characters. These are characters that are on a mission. And the trail that they leave is bloody. It's messy and it's disgusting. And the Wesley Snipes versions really...
like Luke Cage.
That is the goddaddy of the Marvel universe. Blade.
I've never seen Blade. Wait,
that's your godfather right there. That's your godfather. You need to bow down to Blade.
Where can I see Blade? Like, is it like a movie that I can see? Like, is it like a Marvel movie?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah. There's Ryan Reynolds.
The first one. It's the first one that made the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He the GOAT. That's the godfather.
Is it just called Blade? Is it called?
Yeah, it's just Blade. There's a trilogy.
Blade 2, Blade Trinity.
But Jacob, I got some theory
Blade 2,
on like
Blade
the upcoming like.
Oh my goodness! I just want to see
like
Blade.
A theory on like the third Spider-Man. I feel like.
Oh! Let's go.
Classic PS2. I love it.
Hold on.
And the thing is, I would love to see a Ghost Rider movie. A Ghost Rider movie would be insane, and I would love to see. Like, I play as Ghost Rider like in a lot of like games, like in Marvel games. I'm just like, this dude is so badass. Like, he at least looks so sick, like so cool. Like, And the thing is with Marvel, like if Marvel,
everybody keep on talking about Black Panther. Everybody keep on talking about Black Panther, man. Like, listen, Blade was the Godfather, man. Blade was the Godfather. Okay, y'all guys need to put some like respect on Blade. He deserves all the kisses on the feet, because without him, y'all guys wouldn't have your Avenger movies, your X-Men movies, or anything. Just throwing it out there.
We wouldn't have our Avengers movies.
Like, were these movies actually like really big? Because I'm turning 16 soon, so like I don't know.
Back at the time of release, I'm not too sure because I would have been too young. But I think while I was growing up, I think Blade, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, the Ghost Rider movie, the X-Men movies, the Fantastic Four movies, like those early ones, they really sort of,
morphed it into
that universe.
Yeah.
Can I say
the Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Fantastic Four was great. I love those movies. Those movies were great.
They
may not have been the best.
They got Silver Surfer perfect in that movie.
But they were decent.
Get him out of the chat, Jacob. Get him out of the chat for saying that. Get him out.
What?
No.
What's going on?
Did you just say the Fantastic Four movies were good?
Fantastic what?
No. They're okay.
Fantastic?
What is going on?
Hey, the first two were actually okay. Not great, but they were okay. Fantastic.
I thought he was. No. Are you talking about which one are you talking about? Hold on.
The first two.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about the one with Michael B. Jordan? Okay. I thought I was about to say. I thought you were talking about the 20.
No, I'm not saying the new ones.
There has not been one good Fantastic Four movie.
I'm so happy that they're going to be done right this time.
I'm sorry, man. There has not been one Fantastic Four movie yet.
Michael B. Jordan was good.
I'd say they did Silver Surfer pretty well.
The one thing I don't get, how is Jacob just so calm? How are you just so calm? You just make like a peaceful statement. I'm like, well, we're just arguing, just raging. You're just like, oh well, you think about
I'm
like, I don't get how you do that. How are you actually doing that? That makes no sense to me. Like, I'm actually baffled. How?
I was just about to say this.
It's an abomination.
I'll say this.
Fantastic's just god awful. Please don't mention it.
Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four has the chance to do good because Disney's actually behind it. I'll say this. There's one thing that Disney could probably turn that franchise around. And I think that's the only company that can change the Fantastic Four.
Screw Disney. Kevin Feige got his hands on this stuff.
No, because look, if you think about it, they had a lot of really good characters. Like they had you had Invisible Woman, you had you had.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Silver Surfer. First of all, Silver Surfer is one of the most
long-term villain
characters in comics. Like he's one of the most powerful characters, and when they rewrite that, they need to make him a highlight point because he is a very important character. And I
was just about to say, Disney's the only company that can actually make a good Fantastic Four movie. They have they actually have the script in the wittiness.
We won't end up with a gas cloud for Galactus.
Yeah, and with the Fantastic Four, I don't like how they had to make Mr. Fantastic kind of like a highlight point. Like you got to make Silver Surfer a highlight point. I mean, he's too good of a character not to be that point. I mean, think about it. Like he has.
I'll say Lawrence Fishburne was the perfect choice for voicing him, though.
I mean, I honestly think that you have Torch.
Oh, he's so underrated.
No, you got Torch. You have Quicksilver. I mean, there are just so many. I mean, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, but the X-Men series." I'm like, Marvel has so many good mini universes inside of it. People think that the Avengers is the best. The Avengers, I think, is the worst one out of every other one. I think the best one is. No. I'm saying the mini universes.
I think I know what you're trying to say. I mean, the Avengers have got more spotlight lately because of the MCU. But if we're going based on all-time history, I'd say X-Men and Fantastic Four and Spider-Man.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I mean, I remember a time when things like the Justice League were actually bigger than the Avengers, but now we've kind of flipped. The Avengers are.
Where did it all go wrong for DC?
It's strange.
Did it all go wrong? But I mean, all you can do is laugh now. I mean, I bet everybody in
I don't
Marvel
know
is just
what.
laughing.
I have a lot to say about DC.
Well, that's why I just
DC
say like
hot
every
garbage.
time when I see it, what's going on?
Every time I see a DC movie, I'm just like, okay, I don't care. I couldn't care. I mean, that was
I
kind
am
of my
excited for
show.
Matt Reeves' Batman though.
There's only like
Well,
three.
with Batman,
Like
I
there's only
think
like
Batman,
3 DC movies.
they could
I was
rewrite
just about to
Batman's
say,
name. Batman's name is, I don't like his name at all. They could name it a little bit better. I'm like, you could basically name him COVID Man now. You might as well name him COVID Man now because you have a bat.
I thought Aquaman was good. I thought Wonder Woman 1 was good. I thought Shazam was good. Like that was just my personal opinion.
Do you know what's sad about Wonder Woman? With I think a lot of attention.
I like
was brought to
Aquaman.
DC. No, and Aquaman was a good movie. I don't care what anybody says. That was a
Black
great
Manta
movie.
was perfect in that movie.
No. Aquaman was a great movie. For one, it was perfect because his character arc was amazing. Amazing way that they turned him around. He was kind of a nobody. He just was living his life. But then he finds out he's kind of like, I think, he's half God. And like, he has to fight for it. He is a god, but he isn't granted like God status. He has to work for it. And that's one thing I like about that. But people say, oh, that movie's so bad. I'm like, just piss off. I mean, he doesn't have blonde hair, but that does not make him Aquaman. I mean, I like Jason Momoa in that movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, I mean, I love what DC's done with the two characters of, I mean, we can argue the merits of the quality of the writing and all that stuff. But in particular with Aquaman and Green Arrow, if you look at them just throughout history, they look like, Robin Hood, Boy Scout types. And they've become now just more badass, if you will.
Yeah, like they become much so more badass and like
much more appreciated.
You know what DC needs to do though?
The downfall.
You know what DC needs to do though, most importantly?
What's that?
Hello?
Wait, what?
I thought you were about to do a mic drop there, man. What was that?
So I just want to say that the downfall of everything is going to be.
Fuck me. Jesus.
What happened? I'm so confused.
Just this random jigsaw.
Shit!
Out of nowhere.
Sorry, I just saw
that boy came in
on my
computer.
Got him. He came out of nowhere. Good
Jesus
Lord.
Christ. You do realize after I like when I end the stream, I'm probably going to be going to bed. So that's probably the one thing that's going to stick in my brain. Great, I'm going to sleep well.
And the downfall of humanity is not going to be. The downfall is going to be people, because us as people, we cannot just not judge something. I'm like, we have to have negative opinions. We have to only think negative. I'm saying this now. We're going to be the downfall of our own. We're going to be the downfall of humanity. It's not going to be before the sun can even blow us up. We're going to just find some way to fuck it up and just be stupid. Like I have no hope in humanity. I have hope in people like us. I mean, other than us, like there's not a lot of people that I have faith in. Like people are just so stupid. It actually baffles me to a point where I'm like, how can you actually be this stupid? How can you have no sense of perspective, no sense of like understanding of someone? And honestly, people are just the worst. Well, I just hear RJ laughing in like the background.
No, you should never put your faith in man.
It was so funny how you said, I have hope
that's old as the Bible, man.
I don't have hope in.
No, it's facts. Like humanity's fucked. We're actually fucked. I mean, and I have the worst of it is in America, and I'm like, why we brand ourselves as like the best country in the world. I'm like, we're like one of the worst countries in the world. Like,
on alley with this one, America's
America's
horrible, man.
on that one.
Yeah, we are the worst. Like we pride ourselves.
I can't comment on this one.
No. I would like.
I disagree with you on that one.
We got people getting shot every day.
I hate living in this country so much. I wish I was born in Africa.
Us, man.
I wish I was born in Africa. I was not in this country.
Y'all got
I wish I could just be with my Nigerian parents. I would just love to be in Nigeria.
Don't you know how many people? Don't you know there's like almost like 1.2 billion people that try to come into America, bruh?
I don't know
no,
why.
no, 1
If they know what America's actually like, they wouldn't.
Are you dude? Bro,
Yeah,
you
and,
know
like,
how many
America-
people?
I
You know how
agree
many
with
people
I
try to
agree
come
with
to this country? You know how many
Yeah,
people
and,
that
like,
try to come into the
America-
country like
Ali on this
legally,
one.
bro?
When it comes to our country,
Yeah, like
when it
America,
comes to a
we
country that
just have
oppresses
none
the
of that
black
shit.
people, I agree with Ali on this one, bro.
No, and it's not
Y'all
even
You
like
can't
y'all
even
tripping on that
I
one, man.
you can't even
understand,
drive a
but like
car
even
without
if
getting
it's
pulled over and
It's
harassed by a
like
cop.
because if you go to any other these countries, we can't even have a stream like this, and we just chilling. You think we'd be able to do this in China? No.
what about the UK, huh?
There's a Jacob could talk
This is
about the
run from
UK a
the
little
UK, my
bit.
man. This is
Chosen
run
going
from the
back. You
UK.
can talk about the UK.
Well, I can talk
Yeah.
about the UK, but I mean,
No, what
you
about
guys are
Scotland?
very
What about
engrossed in
Wales?
this.
What about Scotland? What about Wales? What about Ireland? What
Well,
about North Ireland? What about
well, over in the
South?
UK, I'll just say that you know,
Can't talk about no queen. Am I right?
well, I mean, you know, it's
I
sort
mean,
of
we don't
like
have
seen
monarchy.
from other countries. You sort of see it looking in like we all sort of have tea and crumpets, watching Harry Potter all day, worshipping the Queen. But for me
Watching Harry
personally,
Potter
and many
all day.
people I know around here, we couldn't give a frog's fat ass about the monarchy or any of it.
Yeah,
we really
I
couldn't.
figured that.
I just say this though. I agree with Ali 100%. Like this country doesn't like colored people. They pull over. You can't even if you're a person that looks like me or Ali or making you can't even drive you drive a car. A cop will want to look for trouble and harass you. Like it's ridiculous. How many black people have gotten shot over the last 2 weeks? Like
It's not
we
even
got
that.
a war on cops going on right now.
Can I tell you
And not
something,
even
bro?
racism, like just ignorance.
Can I tell you something?
Just the
Can I just
actual
tell you something
ignorance
from an
of it
older
all.
black man perspective? For the most part, man, most cops ain't really that bad because I got people that's on the force. Like for the most part, they want to go home. You want to go home.
Wait,
Most of the time,
do you work for the force?
Huh? No, I
You work-
know some people that work on the force personally, bro. And I'm telling you, for the most part,
I've never experienced it. I've never experienced that personally, but I understand that there are a lot of that. But it's not even like a race thing. It's just like the way that we think we're so much better than everyone else when we're not. I understand you have to be confident as like a people, as like a place. From like, it's just like.
But I can say that I can say this: as Americans, we are spoiled because we haven't lived in other countries or whatever.
We're also fat.
But
And we're also like just. We have so much.
But just to say that this is like one of the worst countries, I completely disagree because like you got people that come over here like literally almost every single day because they want an opportunity. That's all they want.
No, MMA can.
I mean, I understand that, but what we're saying,
agreeing with you.
We're talking about treatment of people.
People are coming here
Treatment
not
of
because
people?
it's a good place. America is not a good place at heart. They're coming here because it's any place is better. It's better where their home place, where their home like country is. And they're coming there, and I'm telling you, a bunch of them will leave the country.
You're saying it's not a good place, but people still come over here, and you're saying that their country is not that good.
They're abusing the asset. They're abusing the
No,
assets.
I'm just using what you guys are telling me and everything. But I mean, like I said, we disagree or whatever. I'm not gonna force you guys.
But we have respect for each other.
I'm not going off of money and stuff. I'm talking about treatment of people and how like they use a slogan, what do they say? The fucking home of the land of the free. Like that thing is bullshit.
Land of the proud,
I'm sorry.
yeah, land of the proud.
That thing is bullshit. Like, look at the riots that happened last year because of George Floyd's killings. Like, how many times do you think this is gonna happen? Like, I guarantee you, a cop is gonna kill another black person.
Or the police
It's a
always say
never-ending
they're
thing.
not protecting you got more white people that get killed by the police than black dudes, man. Like it's just been statistically proven, bro.
Yeah, but how many unarmed though? Unarmed. That's the thing.
Tell me why 13% of our population commits most of the crimes in America, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I can't even lie here. Like, I wish Thanos is real, just so he could snap 50% of humanity away. That would just be so good. Because honestly, as humanity, we don't deserve to be around here. Like, we are so dumb. We really are. I'm not even saying as America. I'm just saying I wish he was here, and I would just say Thanos, thank you, thank you.
I was just about to tell Allie. I was just about to say, like, yeah, man, you should never put your faith in man. Like, man will disappoint you all the
No,
time. I mean,
faith in yourself is all you need.
Stay faith. Yeah, don't. Thanos was real.
I have no faith in no one. I have no faith in no one. It's sad to say. And
I was just about to say, like, I mean, I don't know if people believe. I'm not sure if everybody believes in God or in the universe, whatever. I'm just saying, like, don't ever put your faith in man or whatever. Like, they will let you down every single time because we're not a perfect people. I mean, it's just it is what it is or whatever. So
yeah, I'm one of
but that's just
one of those people that, like, when it comes to, like, religion, I don't label. One thing I don't like, I may be in the minority here, but I don't like labels. Like, I don't like to use the term Christian or Muslim. I like to use your actual name. Like, I don't say, "Oh, you're this religion." Like, no. Like,
you're RJ. Just say you're RJ.
No,
Yeah,
but
you are your own person.
Like, I just don't like when people, like, say, "Oh, you're this religion." Like, yeah,
You mean like sort of like putting
like,
themselves within a box kind of thing?
yeah, like, it's like labels. Like, it divides people, in my opinion. I just don't like labels. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the thing that does the worst part. Just like, but then again, as humanity, this is just something that's written in humanity. We can't change it. I don't think we can change it. Like, it's just something. It's just like worldwide known around the world. Like, we'd have to do something dramatic to change this. But I mean, the thing is, like, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm 15, and I'm going to into my life saying, how can I make my kids want to know that, like, they cannot rely on other people? They have to just know that the world isn't perfect. And then my mom's saying, you can't tell me. I'm like, what am I gonna? I can't lie to them. Just tell them.
It's better than blowing smoke up their ass, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like I want them to prepare for it because I'm like I don't want them to just not know it. And this is the thing, like it's a tricky slope. I'm like one of the best things I think that's come out of this stuff is films. What films does for us, it brings us together, but it also divides people. And I just wish people didn't have to compare things unless you have to, like, unless it's needed. Like, I'm glad people compared the sequels to the prequels and the equals trilogy, and because that deserved it. And we need to just highlight the bad and the good. And obviously, with perspective, it's so important. And I don't know. I'm very young, so I don't know yet if I'm gonna change.
I feel like I think people. One of the things I liked about Cobra Kai is like it's giving people perspective.
Yeah.
Facts. It's straight up. It's just like
fair and nuanced. Cobra Kai is the only show that I can like sit down and watch without me getting virtue sentinel, be put down as a male, be like, just like it's like a good show. Like you can just vibe off of it.
It's so realistic.
What they do, what these movies want to do nowadays, they want to adapt to cancel culture, all this. We're gonna up women. We're gonna make women feel good. We're gonna make men feel bad. These men are terrible. And it's exactly like what you said. Like when I see these types of movies, like the last Shithouse. When I saw that, like I was just pissed. I'm like, wow, you're just really gonna devote me because I'm a boy? Because I'm like, and I unfortunately wasted some of my time of my life, which I'll never get back, to watch Batwoman. And then when she said, I'm sorry, I cannot say this without
the trailer. Oh God, don't remind me.
I cannot say this without straight face, but when she said,
Captain Marvel was the worst virtue signal ever, bro. Like I couldn't.
No.
That's why I
was saying I gotta say this without.
Can I say something about Brie Larson though? I feel like it all started.
I like Brie Larson. I don't care what anybody says.
I think she's a good actress and she has the right intentions. But with that statement that she made, I forgot where she was or whatever, what she said, that she doesn't make movies for like I don't know what.
I think it's just the way she came across. I think that's all it was.
I understand what she was trying.
Yeah,
to,
she's got the right intention.
But her statement was
the
god
execution
awful.
was bad.
That statement was
shouldn't say
god
that.
awful, man.
You shouldn't say that.
So when I was watching
That's what
trailer,
I'm saying. I'm saying she shouldn't have said that. She should have said something else.
and the thing is, all these
say.
women are getting leverage now. All these women are getting leverage now for speaking out. And I'm saying, I'm not against women speaking out. Like, and people can call me a simp. I'm like, I'm not though, because I'm saying everybody deserves to speak out. I don't care if you're a freaking alien. You can speak out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about whatever you are. You could be whatever race, gender, anything.
I'm demonetized.
Here's the facts. Here's the facts. You don't speak out when you're not supposed to. And the thing is, with this cancel culture shit, like it's just like it's encouraging people to speak out the wrong time. And because I'm a woman, I can speak whenever I want to. And if you don't agree with that, you're sexist. Like, and that's my one problem with this. I'm like, I liked Captain Marvel for the most part, but like the after comments, like I was like, yo, this ain't right. You can't be doing this. Like,
I was just about to say, Brie Larson needed to be like Gal Gadot from Wonder Woman. She was promoting the heck out of that movie, and like
her whole message with that was, it may have a woman front and center, but it's for everyone.
Everybody.
And
she said, and that's why it did good too.
In Captain Marvel, like it then, and I want to give credit to Captain Marvel because I was expecting a lot more female-based, like just dialogue, and they didn't have that much of it, which is good. They were like, oh, and it was just like she happens to be female, but like, and the one thing I actually liked is because in the Air Force, women weren't able to serve, and like they were just starting to be able to get served, and they didn't really say like, oh, because she's a woman. They did that like a few times in the movie, which is good because they weren't overhyping the fact that she's a woman, unlike in Batwoman, which I'm sorry. If I laugh at this, don't laugh. Like, when I saw the Batwoman, I wasted my time watching that, and this is what they said. They're
like, kill his mic right now. Kill his mic right now.
Ali, I'm sorry, bro. I can't hear it. I can't hear it, please.
Kill his mic right now.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I can't hear it, please.
No.
Please, I enjoyed cringe with that.
No.
Absolute cringe.
I'm not even gonna say, but she was like, when the
we're gonna cut you off right now.
No, she said the suit will be perfect when it fits a woman. And I was just like, why would you say this? And I just thought to myself, why would they say this? Like, is this actually like a joke? Is this like actually a joke? And they were being serious. And I was just like,
as a character in that whole show, man.
The thing is, like, there's now a black lead.
CW.
And I'm like, why would you take this lead? As a black person, I'm very
one
mad at
CW show, and that was Smallville. That was it. After that, they just been made straight up garbage after that. Like,
No. The thing is,
don't bring up
with
rumor,
them,
man.
they had like a really good thing going. And I know I'm going to upset Chosen Vader owner with this, but I'm like, people say the Flash is good now. I'm sorry, it's just not. It really isn't. It's just like this
I'll tell you the CW formula for every episode. Right? You ready? This is the formula.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Fight villain of the week. Lose to villain of the week. Hallway speech. Motivational pep talk. Beat villain of the week. Hallway speech. Celebration. Next episode, repeat the same thing again. And then 2 episodes later, learn the same lesson you learned the last season. It's like, oh, jeez.
And then at the end, you get the girl.
Cast 30-year-old.
Can I just say, I hated Iris. I hated Iris in that show. She was so annoying.
We are the Flash.
No, I'm like, what do you mean we are the Flash? What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean we are the Flash? I'm like,
are you guys gonna watch the Blue Flash movie?
Wait, there are movies? I swear,
they're making a new Flash. They're making a Flash movie. Batman.
Oh my God, please, dear God. I bet
it's gonna be Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, Ben Alexander's gonna be in there too. I have a bad feeling about it though.
No. I just have a really bad feeling about that because for one,
it's just like Chosen be talking about. This could go really, really good, or this could go horribly bad.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna go that way or that way.
That's the thing. With Cobra Kai, you know it's gonna be quality. You just know it's gonna. No.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
That looks
Powerpuff Girls. Oh no.
No.
Now let me say this. Say this, right?
No.
Back when I was in school, you could say as any age or any whatever, that you proudly watch Powerpuff Girls.
Exactly.
You won't be able to say that any
Girls
longer.
are so good. No, if this is
You
true,
won't be able to
this
say
is
that any
true.
longer.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hey,
with
Lisa's
this
about to
interview.
go.
guys.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you all?
We're
How
good.
are you
Say
all?
something.
We're good.
I swear to God, if they actually own it, I'm actually gonna cry. I'll actually jump out a window. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if I see it, and if I actually see that movie, I don't even know if I can. I'll be in a coma. I'm not even joking. Like, that is such a classic. If they ruin it, and no, it's not even if.
It's
When they
about to
ruin
get
it,
ruined.
when they ruin it, I will never forgive the CW. I will never.
Yeah, it's
forgive
gonna
them.
happen.
No, like the
I
thing
told
is,
you, there's only one. There's only one goat, and that is Smallville. That's the only goat on CW. Other than that,
Smallville. Wait, say it again. Say it again.
No. The
Smallville.
first season. Look, I'm gonna say this: All American is a good show,
somebody
but
save me. That's what CW is saying right now. Somebody save
Yeah,
me
somebody
right now.
save me. Yeah, that's it.
no. And the thing is, I honestly cannot. Yo, I didn't watch Kim Possible, but I heard the movie was too
Oh, Kim Possible! I didn't even waste my time, bro. Like,
I didn't even waste my time.
I went and got a coffee instead.
No. And the thing is, with Powerpuff Girls, you cannot ruin this. Like, I don't care. You could be a
it's
50-year-old girl.
CW. They'll find a way.
I would watch
They
it.
always find a way.
Yeah, they'll find some kind of way to.
No, I love that show so much. That show means so much to me. That show was just a great show. I didn't even grow
Now,
up when
which
it came out.
Powerpuff Girls did you watch since you're 16? Like,
No. I watched the original. Like, I'd watch
okay,
the original.
Okay, I was just about to say.
No,
we need to make sure we're on the same page there.
I'm a real one. I don't watch the bad ones. Like, I watched.
Because I was just about to say, you got Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup doing twerking dances now, and I'm like, what the?
Oh, man.
They twerking now, like them in the Teen Titans Go. Everybody's twerking. Like, that's supposed to be childhood friendly now.
Oh my good God.
Now, has anybody seen the new Titan show?
It's working, but
But
I was like, I was watching my cousins. They were watching Teen Titans Go. I see Robin just started twerking and everything. I was like,
Yeah, I saw someone I know watching it. I was like,
goodness.
what is this shit right here? What did they do to my boy?
And hold on, I gotta say something right quick. I had a friend the other day. He asked me, why do I take like pop culture stuff like Star Wars comic book seriously? I was like, because
what do you mean?
They
Why do you take it seriously? Nah, you just slap him up.
He asked me. I said, well, for one, I grew up with these characters, and two, these corporations ruin some of the characters. That's why I get frustrated with them.
Exactly, and like, I'm just like
Teen Titans Go. Like,
the thing is, Teen Titans was a badass show. I didn't watch a lot of Teen Titans, but from the intro,
the OG Teen Titans was amazing.
No, from the song, from the character design, they were so cool. But then you have Starfire. You have them basically just reiterating.
Even Teen Titans Go even did a little special saying like, oh man, you remember back in the day when we were cool and everything?
Back when we were good.
No, the thing is, I actually liked that show a little bit because it was just like kind of a goofball show. But like,
first found out about it.
I'm glad they didn't forget their roots. Like, if you're gonna make a reboot of a show, don't forget your roots. Like, that's one thing I kind of respect about that show because they remember
Teen
where they
Titans
came
Go.
from.
The only reason why Teen Titans Go is still on is just so it could compete with SpongeBob SquarePants. I mean, it's literally what it is.
They also made a movie.
Like, they can't overthrow the sponge, bro.
Yeah, they made a whole movie. Oh god.
No. The thing is, like,
It's what it is, man. I'm ready. Krabby Patty recipe, my dude.
No,
yeah, that's
my
it.
thing is,
Have a batarang on top.
You can't beat. In my opinion, this is my favorite ever show growing up as a kid. I don't care what anybody says, but Ben 10 Alien Force is so good. It was so good. Like, I love that show so much. I watched it like a few days ago, and I was just like, yo, this is my childhood, man. I got so emotional. Like, I actually had to turn it off because I'm like, I cannot watch this because, like, I remember all the episodes too, which is the craziest thing. I'm like, how do I remember all this? Like, I actually knew every like one.
Oh, I haven't watched that in years.
Yeah,
and
that,
I couldn't get into.
No, the thing is,
I think that's
I
when my.
They made that show so
I think that's
good,
when our generation started. I think that's when our generation started to like kind
of dip.
Wait, what? Wait, that's when our generation started to what? Because hey, I'm just gonna say.
No, I'm just saying, like me personally, I couldn't get into Ben 10. That's just me, man. Like I see like an episode here and there, but it's like
no, the original.
I watched the original.
I hated Ben 10, the original. Like I used to like it as a kid, but I'm like, bro, I want to stop this kid so much. I'm like, how did Grandpa Max not just like freaking throw this?
Oh yeah, Darius has got it right.
No, I don't care what anyone says.
Yes. Yes.
No.
What's the
if you're a real one, you'll know Yogi Bear. What about Yogi Bear?
Yes, sir.
What about Yogi Bear?
And look, let me tell you something. Between Ben
hey, let's Savage Birdhouse
and
talk.
Also, Danny Phantom, they were in competition against each other.
Yeah, and the thing is, I actually liked how they had friendly competition with each other because that's what competition should be. Like they each got better and better, but they respected each other. They weren't trying to they weren't directly just going after them. They were having friendly competition. This is what shows should be like now. But of course, we have to have these millennials ruin it. I'm like, just all these Gen Zers, and I'm ashamed to be.
Chill out with the millennials.
No. I didn't know we say millennials because honestly, Gen Z is the worst.
Honestly, it's your guys' generation that's messing it up. Like,
I hate being part of this generation.
Yeah, all eyes on you.
That's that Generation Z. That's y'all, man.
No, let me leave. Please take me. Take me. I don't want to be in this generation anymore. Yo,
yeah,
we had the good stuff.
Yeah, we had all we had it just when it was perfect, and then
exactly. No, but I actually watched a lot of shows you guys had growing up, though. Like, growing up, I watched.
That's what I'm saying. We have the greatest shows.
Charlie Dog. Dragon Ball Z.
I never got
the internet before the internet.
I never got into
I got into Dragon Ball.
I got into Dragon Ball Z. I got into Dragon Ball Z. I never got into Japanese anime.
Don't forget our boy Naruto.
No, I don't like anime. Anime is weird in my opinion. But did anybody get into Pokemon? No, Pokemon was
depends what anime you're on about.
Hold up.
Pokemon was the best show.
For me, they just had too many episodes. I just can't keep up with it. That's just me. That's my reason for not watching. Go ahead, Lisa.
Was that Lisa?
Oh man.
Oh God.
Oh, I'd like to thank everybody for being part of the chat and part of this. Thank you a lot for being part of this. It's very special to me. Talk to all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank you in a big way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Lisa, I had a question for you.
And my question is, do you think Daniel will be? Oh God, I've been over. Do you think?
I'm probably going to round it off in probably a couple of minutes, guys. Probably got to round up soon.
Oh yeah.
London. Born and bred in London. I was.
Yo, wait. I just have one request. Can we just sing the Pokemon theme song to end it off? Just all of us.
The Pokemon theme song to end it off.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to you guys.
Because
yes, please.
A lot.
We need to all do it. We need to embarrass ourselves.
I never liked Pokemon.
What?
Pokemon was okay.
He said what?
Naruto.
He stopped me. I said what? Oh, that's hilarious. That was funny.
What?
Yeah, Pokemon was okay.
That timing was down there impeccable.
No, like
it was way
Pokemon
better.
was so lit. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I've watched some of the movies again. I'm just like, this is too emotional for me. Look, I'll actually show you this though. I have this, and I am now 16. I have this book. I have 12. I bought like 10 of these books.
Looks like a lottery
This is
ticket
a
you get from the
Pokemon
store.
handbook. I have so many of these.
It looks like a lottery ticket.
Lottery ticket.
No, look, this is over 500 pages long, and I reference this. Like, I have flipping Yu-Gi.
If
I
I
have a
remember
bunch of cards. Like,
correctly,
and
there was almost going to be a competition between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god, yo, I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now. I have every god card.
That
right
shit
now.
was lit back in the day.
And the thing is, right now, I would love to see Hawk get the Yugi Moto hair. Imagine Hawk with Yugi hair. Oh my god, that would be so sick to see Hawk have that gold hair.
That'd be
Just like
rad.
the locks. Oh, but I just gotta say, childhood is so important. It's just so important to have a good childhood.
Yeah,
and the thing is,
don't
I'm
even
the
care about the spin-off. I don't care about the Octagon Battle Brawlers. It's just like both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh at the same time.
Prime. That was Prime. And the thing is, like, yo, imagine saying
like Yu-Gi-Oh! The first series. There's only Yu-Gi-Oh!
I like collecting the cards, but I didn't really do too much else with it.
No, with the cards, I had every god card, and I sold it recently for like. I just gave away like a bad deck of cards for like $20, and I was like, I scammed some kid. And I was like, "You fool! I just sold to you one of my worst cards ever, and you just paid me like a good $20." I bought like this is so I got money to buy this CD, and yeah, like it's honestly great because with the cards, it was just a cool way to just hang out with your friends. But like, I'm just so glad we all have good childhoods. But imagine growing up saying you grew up with COVID. Could not be me.
What?
Again, imagine.
Yeah, that'd be the thing, wouldn't it?
Actually, imagine saying you grew up with The Last Jedi.
Well, here's the thing, though. Hold on. Here's the thing,
Man,
though. When it
Last
comes to
Jedi
Star Wars,
came out about like
when it
3
comes to
or
Star
4
Wars,
years
Ali,
ago.
Why you gotta bring up old crappy
younger
movies,
kids,
man?
the younger kids, this generation,
Yeah, man, we were on a good roll there. It all just went to shit.
they're gonna and they like those movies. So like the younger Star Wars fans, they're gonna defend the movies brought up.
They actually like those movies. Are you serious?
No, but I'm saying
Eventually they'll probably
man. That's your
they'll grow
generation.
up and that'll be exactly. They'll grow up with those sort of.
I'm not.
That's your generation.
Actually, grew up.
No, that's not me. I'm not so
My generation had the 1 through 6. Your generation had that 7 through 9, which that was just straight up horrible.
No, don't remind me.
I started from number 3.
I just want to say I do not condone that. I do not condone.
Well, cheers,
what they
Lisa.
did.
She says thanks to all of us for letting her be in here and talking
No,
with
of
us.
course. No, we have to admit that Lisa's like a huge part of this community. Lisa's like a really big part of this community. So we just have to give a shout
Facts.
to you. Shout out to you, Lisa.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Lisa is always in the screen.
Shit. Can we, Jacob? So when you get merch, what you gotta do? You should put up some merch saying this is outrageous. This is unfair. This is.
How can you be on the council and not be a master? Take a seat.
No. And you need to have one that says impossible. Check the archives. You just need to have shirts that say like stuff like that.
Yeah, got all the quotes and stuff. But I think that's a good note to probably end it on for tonight. It's thanks for all you guys for popping in. We've had arousing discussions about truth, honor, patriotism, and all that.
Yeah,
all that jazz. And childhood memories and where it all kind of fell off the grid a little bit. Yeah.
I just want to say happy May the 4th to everybody who likes Star Wars in beds.
Oh yeah, damn
happy
straight.
May the 4th. I mean, let's just hope that no one watches The Last Jedi. Nothing of that sort. We just all watch the good movies. We need to just watch the good movies.
MMA King, your generation.
Yes,
Generation Z, baby. That's all yours. You guys can have them. We never claimed those.
I never claimed it either.
No, we don't want those. We don't want those.
Yeah.
But we'll trust in you, Ali, to lead that line.
Yeah,
No.
that's all you, baby.
No.
Good luck. Good luck with the burden.
Good luck with that, man.
Wait, Jacob, can I say a quote?
Because we're ushering into the older years, innit? So no one really gives a crap about our opinions. But you're the next in line, so all eyes on you, innit? All eyes on you.
I'm the last Jedi.
Yeah, eyes on you.
I am the last Jedi. So I guess, God's sake. Wait, can I say the quote? Can I please say the quote to end it? I'm gonna steal your quote to end it. Can I say
go for it. Which one? I've got like 20.
Force be with you always. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
I thought the other one was. Wait, RJ, what was it? It was another one. It was another one. I think you know the one. What was the other quote?
How could you be with a girl like that?
I can't believe you can be with a girl like that.
Not that one. Not that one. It's
Man, you guys got to end it with a Cobra Kai line, man. You guys got to end it with a Cobra Kai line because it's season 4.
Let's begin.
I'm giving it to you, RJ.
No, you gotta say let's begin. We all gotta say it. We all gotta say let's begin. That's what we should do.
What? Sam's the GOAT.
Sam's the GOAT.
All right.
Sam's the GOAT.
Sam's the GOAT. That's it. Sam's the GOAT. That's the end quote. There we go. That's it. Boom.
Sam's the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
I'm so lifeless right now. I'm actually so lifeless. When I say that, I'm so lifeless when I say that.
See, with we chosen.
Say it with passion.
We know that Sam is the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
We know. We know that Sam's the GOAT.
We know that Sam's the GOAT.
There you go. There you go. See, and another one.
Yeah, it's there.
That's it. Sam is the GOAT. Say it louder.
Sam is the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
Anyway, we're rambling around. We just gotta end it because Jacob's gonna get no sleep. Yeah,
don't worry about me.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me also on.
Just say Cobra Kai never dies.
It's good.
Yeah,
that's it.
Jacob's just glad that it's not like last stream where he was like tearing off, like he was cracking up. He was like, bro, he was tired.
Man, I was done. I was done in that stream.
I could tell.
Yeah, I was laughing so much.
I was like, yo, he is tired, bro.
Yeah, it's nice because it's normally just me doing all the talking by my lonesome minute, so it's nice to kick back, relax, and just let the chaos ensue.
Yep, I mean, without
I might rewatch the stream later, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna rewatch the stream.
Oh
later.
yeah,
I'm just gonna link it.
Oh yeah, there was like a leaked video of William Zaka did a posing of a Mortal Kombat on season 4 on Cobra Kai.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the
guy who plays Johnny.
Are you talking about the photo he posted on Instagram?
Oh, that's the Instagram.
But guys, we need to watch Powerpuff Girls. We need to watch Powerpuff Girls before the CW.
That's the Instagram post.
We need to see the CW. We need to know. We need to see the Powerpuff Girls before we see the Powerpuff Girls
I
working.
hope they don't even ruin the Powerpuff Girls like that.
No, it's inevitable.
No, it's gonna happen.
It's inevitable. I mean, it's gonna happen.
I'm just accepting at this point that everything's gonna get fucked.
Confirmed. It is confirmed.
Like it's just.
That's another That's another Gen Z move right there.
I grew.
Y'all guys are taking L's, bro.
Jacob, you have to do. You need to do the Zemo dance to actually end it. Just do it. Just like a good 5 seconds.
I'm good. I'll let you do it. You take the floor with that one. There we go. Perfect place to end it.
All right, bye guys.
Right, see you guys in another stream, yeah?
Yeah, see you in another stream.
And Sam is the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
Sam is the GOAT.
That's it. Sing it louder, baby. All right. See you all later on, yeah? Take care. And Sam